Sports encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
You at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No looking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to the conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lacking. Better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know you ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so fast you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
You couldn't pay me enough to coach, motherfuckers. Hell no. I fucked all day mamas and shit. But yeah, I ain't fucking with these kids. Oh, anyway, man, what up, man? We are in the building. It is Work Boot Wednesday. Strap on your hard hat and work boots. And take the E out of ego. It's go time. We're in the building. Little technical difficulty for the late start. But guess what? You're here. So pound the like and strap in, man. It's Work Boot Wednesday. We got a loaded lineup, loaded show. We got a lot to discuss. Make sure you tap in Saturday at Legends with our main man, three-time Super Bowl champ, Willie McGinnis, at Legends in Long Beach, as we'll be there doing the show live. I'll be giving away some books signed. We'll be doing a little meet and greet. We'll be doing a pregame, a halftime, and a postgame. Plus, we'll be talking and rocking the crowd during the actual game itself. So all goes well. We'll be doing this maybe for the next couple weeks. We might even be floating around. We might come out to the IE, San Diego. A lot of folks have reached out to us to do our show live now. So shout out to everybody, man, that pays attention. Appreciate everybody. Let's pound the like and get into this. Scapegoat. Yes, John Harbaugh was and is now out in Baltimore. The player empowerment era strikes again. 18 years of playoff football and a Super Bowl wasn't quite good enough. Good luck replacing him, Baltimore. It had to be a mutual parting of ways, but regardless, he's gone. And there will be new leadership after 19 years of a decorated run with the Ravens. I wouldn't be surprised if he went to L.A. with his brother and helped during this playoff run, similar to Robert Saleh last year after leaving New York, after being fired by the Jets. And then went to help in Green Bay or wherever he went. I could see that happening with John as well. Him and his brother always have wanted to coach together. I could see that happening until he's hired as the most sought-after head coach this cycle, which he is already. And he's already received over 8 phone calls, 3 of those being occupied. That means the job is already occupied by a head coach. I wonder if one of those is the Jets and Aaron Glenn and saying, hey, if you come here, I will fire Aaron Glenn tomorrow, because that's what the Jets should do and should offer. John Harbaugh did what he could do with Lamar Jackson as his quarterback. As dynamic as Lamar is, he isn't a Super Bowl winning quarterback. You have to have the absolute perfect team around him, and even then, he simply can't stay healthy or can't hit the wide open target consistently enough, as I've been saying for 7 years. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is the truth. John Harbaugh's playoff run prior to Lamar Jackson, FYI, is 8-4. With guess what else? a Super Bowl championship. With Lamar, guess what? He's 3-6. But what do I know? What I do know is my Far East Sider 317, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, LeBron hairline having, Caitlin Clark jocking, Phillip Rivers loving, Big Smitty joins the
show. What's going on, y'all? You beautiful show today. Is it Wednesday already? It's hump day, middle of the week. Man, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your glass of water, grab your Vita juice, whatever you need to get your blood moving this morning. It's going to be a loaded show, man. We got J.B. Bailey right here, Paris in the background, and we got Go Blue, Cole Vaden, Raphael, Sherman, Nance. We got Pac-Man 314, Some High Guy, and we got D. Jones and Kareem Zook. It's going to be a loaded show today. You're already starting the show blaming the black man for the white man getting fired. Ain't that
and
crazy?
You know what? That's good. That's funny because I got to start defending the white man. I'm not going to go for this blasphemous shit no more. You can't critique a black quarterback now, especially if I can, because I'm that motherfucker. But you can't critique a brother at quarterback without being fucking victimized. Miss me with the bullshit, homie. Like, stop. Guess who else I don't like? Josh Allen. Guess what he hasn't done? Won a Super Bowl. Guess what else? Joe Burrow. Guess what else? I'll call them all out. If you ain't winning a Super Bowl and can't get over the hump, you're getting called out by me.
You don't talk about them that much, though. That's the issue. Lamar is brought up every week. Lamar. Have they? We never talk about Josh Allen. Fired? We never talk about.
They got their coach fired, though?
Not yet.
Oh, well, then why are we talking about it? You say it every day. We're going to talk about it because this motherfucker just got a guy 18 years fired, homie.
You sound like the kind of say, I got 2 black homies. Like every time you start listening to Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, you say, I got 2 black friends. Nah, homie, you don't never talk about them, homie.
Well, that ain't me, though. That ain't me, though. I don't need to say that because I can give a fuck less. Homie, real recognize real. I don't got to defend my motherfucking self to you or nobody else about no black friends.
How you verbally sound.
I don't give a fuck about 2 black friends. Bullshit. I got a black daughter. I give a fuck. Everyone in the hood know who I am, homeboy. I don't need to defend my motherfucking self versus no black players.
Talk to your homies in the hood, homie.
No, you don't know
pull your card
nobody.
at any moment. I can pull your card at any moment.
You talk to fake motherfuckers. Stop. The bottom line is this. This motherfucker is critiquable just like every other motherfucking quarterback. Stop, homie. We got to stop bullshitting on the realest show. If a quarterback ain't getting it done, he ain't getting it done. If the white coach ain't getting it done, he ain't getting it done. If the black coach ain't getting it done, he ain't getting it done. Let's keep it funky. Why is it always, you can't critique Lamar Jackson? Motherfucker shitty. He's a freak of nature.
Lamar Jackson more than other quarterbacks. Be honest.
Let me ask you this. No, I don't. I actually would say Brock Purdy's more critiqued by me, homie. Get out your mind. When did we bring up Lamar all football season this year? We haven't brought Lamar up all this whole football season. We've been talking Shaduki.
Another one.
He's a rookie. Hasn't even played. That's
our show is known for Shador, Dion, Mina Kimes, and Lamar Jackson. That's what I showed up for.
So what? They're shitty.
What are we talking about? All minorities, black and Asians.
Hey, that's clickbait. That's what happens.
Oh, I want to clickbait with the whites.
Well, do you defend when Ryan Clark only brings up white players on ESPN?
I don't watch this. What thing we gonna do in 2026? Let's not bring up Fox. Let's not bring up ESPN. I don't watch those shows. The only show I watch that's sports wise is the Coach JV show with Big Smitty because it's the #1 show out. So I don't like to watch the second place show and the third place show. I watch the best show. You're a huge fan of Ryan Clark, apparently. I don't know what the motherfucker says. You watch this show every day.
I'm not a fan at all.
Well, how do you know everything he says every single day? I don't know.
You see the clips just like me. What you talking? Well, don't act like you don't see the clips.
You talking my algorithm, homie. My algorithm is bitches, food, and money. I don't see all this stuff.
It's who?
It's women.
No. You said bitches, homie. You're going to start calling me out. You and Sean King want to give me this high and mighty ass. Don't say bitch. But you say bitches normally, and it's okay, right, homie?
I said it with love. I said it with love.
Fake on this show, homie.
I said it with love. Homie.
It's always you defend me, protect me. Nah, fuck out of here with that bullshit. No protection,
homie. I'm for 42nd and Post Road. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, you're from the meth capital.
42nd and Post Road, homie.
You from that?
I heard about you, homie. You the white boy in the hood with the nice house that everybody wanted to be at, homie. You the white boy with the car and all that. You the white boy. We all had one of them in the hood, homie. We all had the white homie that was in the hood, but was a step above everybody else. Don't let me call you out, JB.
Can we?
I'm from the mud.
Call it out.
I'm
You
from the
met
mud,
one of my
mud.
homeboys in fucking high school. By the way, our high school wasn't in the hood, homeboy. So understand, when my daddy left Compton, he got a condo in a city called Lakewood. And guess what? That's not the hood. It's contrary to belief. So you can call all the bullshit out you want. I'm the real one. I know the real. I was there. All the homies would come to our condominium, asked Ruben, in Lakewood. That's not the hood, by the way. And either were they, by the way. Them motherfuckers came from goddamn Hawaiian Garden apartments. Stop. We want to really call it out, motherfucker? It ain't. These motherfuckers act like they was coming from Watts to Lakewood. Stop. Motherfucker act like I got something to hide. Get the fuck out of here, homie. See, the problem is nobody's as real as me. That's the problem. So
I'm from the hood though, like that's just like I'm from the gutter. If I took JB and drove him where I'm from, you're like, what the fuck, nigga? How you make that here, Smitty?
What's this video though?
I have no idea.
It only remains
junior college.
Okay. I didn't know that was
JUCO.
going still.
That's
That's
JUCO.
Coach Chef JB. I know.
Yeah.
That's right. Chef JB. Oh, so much meat.
Which one did he?
Where's he get
Who's
all
eating
that
all that?
meat?
One.
Feed to the dog.
Steve
maybe.
Kim,
Yo.
Big Smitty, Dave Ports, all the cast of characters.
The food does look phenomenal.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
He thinks it's real time out there.
Yeah.
This boat looks phenomenal.
It's a yacht.
It's a yacht.
It's a
frick.
yacht.
That's
Have some respect.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Still have that one
You're
segment?
right.
Let's get out of here. We'll be back on the other side. We appreciate you all so much.
Motherfucker said Dave Ports.
Right. That's what, I swear to God, I'm about to say. I swear to God, JB, I was about to say that because Dave Ports is just random, like Dave Ports.
So you know that you watched the show then, heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Now, if you know Dave Ports, you watch the show heavy.
Because Dave Ports ain't ever on the show, never been on the show.
Dave Ports is the homie that we play poker with and eat drink. He don't come on the show.
I text AJ, you don't ever call it a boat again.
Yeah, don't call it a boat, a yacht. He completely
Don't ever call it a boat again.
I mean, me and you, we can argue and we can disagree, but when it comes to other shows, messing kind of taking shots, I gotta defend you. It's a yacht.
I do that shit I do that on the regular out in public.
That's me.
I said he not pro Kamala. He cool. He was cool. He's not what you think he is. He don't like boys and girls locker room.
I do the same thing. Like he's not a racist. He actually loves black people. Like he has 3 to 4 black friends. Like he likes Trump, but not like that. Like he's not MAGA. Like
not MAGA is a different.
It's a different. Yeah.
Like I go out, people hit me. What's up with Smitty? He really soft and like feminine. I'm like, nah, he's not feminine. He's a feminist.
And then people,
I said it's different. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, is JB like really a drunk? Like, do he really be just drunk all day? I'm like, yeah.
People are like, damn, Smitty, I see you take pictures. Is he really 5'8", 320? And I'm like, nah, dog. That's like I grew.
Yeah, and
So
if
like,
you tell me,
I've been hooking it up.
I'm like, Jimmy used to be fat as hell like a year ago. Now he's super skinny. Like, is he really sick? Is he dying for real? I'm like, maybe.
Could be. Anyway, John Harbaugh's a scapegoat. And bottom line, that's where we come down to.
Fuck all that. He's scapegoat.
Quote of the day brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you head on over there today. Use our promo code Coach AB. Smitty, someone out there is holding their breath, waiting for you to fail. Make them suffocate.
Ding,
Motherfuckers,
ding, ding, ding.
motherfuckers, really.
Top 5 alert.
You gonna hold your breath a long motherfucking time waiting for me to fail, homeboy.
Let's do it right now. I'm gonna count 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Then you gonna hold our breath until we can't breathe. All right, 3,
Go.
2, 1.
Woo, shit, homie.
I'm like, held his breath for 3 seconds and took it.
Hold on, let me do it again. Let me get redo, homie.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, man. 3, 2, 1.
I can't do it, homie. Ah, damn. Ooh, I really can't hold my breath that long, homie. I used to hold my breath. No, I'm not playing. I just had a cigar, homie. Oh, I'm lightheaded.
Can we try one more time? If you can't do it, we'll move on. I think you're playing.
Nah, like I used to be able to hold my breath a little bit underwater. Now I just don't. I don't think I care enough to do it.
All right. Like really try this time.
I could do it though.
Really try this time. Last one. We're gonna move on. All right, here we go now. All right, you ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. You still hugging, bro? Ain't no way you was hugging your birthday all the time.
Oh, my daughter. By the way, I'm an athlete. All you motherfuckers out there that still doubt me got me fucked up.
Hey, Chad, was he breathing that? Was he breathing through his nose, Chad?
On my daughter, I wasn't.
Because I almost died at the end.
You know you can hold your breath and smile, right? Like, motherfuckers, are you retarded? Like, you motherfuckers, are you really that fucking dumb? You don't think I can hold my... You can actually open your mouth and hold your breath, right? Do you know that? You dumb fucks? God damn. Anyway, moving on amicably.
Hey, Paris, get that.
Some people say that's the best quote of the day. I'm like, that's just normal shit for me.
No, that shit was fire, though. That shit was fire.
Well, contrary to belief, Smitty, is something I used to say to my team every day. Brought to you by Underdog. Fear has two meanings, Smitty. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. Contrary to belief. I've said that a lot, but you might not have heard it since we've been together. But never. I've said it a lot. You got two options, homie. Fucking forget everything and run, bounce, or face everything and rise. FEAR, fear. Put that in perspective.
That's deep.
Smitty, poll question real quick. Is the Ravens' job now the best opening in the NFL?
1,000%. 1,000%. You still got a lot of pieces there to be a playoff team, playoff contender team. I mean, at the beginning of the year, they were tied, I think, as Super Bowl favorites. So, like, them not being in the playoffs is a huge, like, kind of shock and letdown to most folks. So, you got a two-time MVP, a QB. I know Derrick Henry is getting older, but, I mean, the man still ran for, I think, 1,400, 1,500 rushing yards. He's second leading rusher, I believe, in the NFL this year. Scoring a ton of touchdowns. You got Zay Flowers there, a wide out number one. You probably want to get another wide out there as D-Hop probably won't be there. I'm assuming he's getting a little older. So definitely need a few more pieces on the team, of course, like every other team. But I mean, they're right there in the mix, and I can see the Ravens winning 12 games next year. 12-5, making the playoffs again, and going on a run. So 1,000%, not even a question or conversation. The Ravens is by far the number one job available right now.
Yeah, I don't believe it's even close. I don't believe it's the best at all. I'm totally on the opposite side of you. You have an aging offensive group. So you mentioned it. Derrick Henry's older, a lot of carries, led the league in carries. He's not there very much longer. Their O-line is deteriorating. Their D-line is not as good as not even close to being top five. Like
Buki, remember he was hurt all year. He's the best, one of the best tackles in the game. He's coming back next year. No, it's a real talk.
No, I know, but it's not enough around him. You have a safety that's really good in Kyle Hamilton, but he's always hurt. You have to replace a lot of pieces around him in the secondary. You have one wide receiver, homie. Let's be honest. The tight end is getting older. Is Isaiah likely the next up and coming guy?
Nice.
He's good. He's good, but he's not. You have an aging roster with a quarterback who can't make consistent layups. Let's just be real. He's not the dynamic threat he once was. So once his feet die on him, as father time does, LeBron and Brady and all of us get older, this is not better than the Giants roster. It's not better than the Atlanta Falcons roster. And I would take those two teams ahead of it. Here's the issue I have. Now, am I looking at what you did to John Harbaugh after 19 years also as consideration when I consider you as a job? What's going on in the place? What's going on in the building? The ownership told John Harbaugh after 18 years of success, especially 8-4 with a Super Bowl prior to Lamar's arrival, 3-6 with Lamar. Make sense. We'll talk about that later, but I just want to be clear. Harbaugh said, I want to do this way, keep it this way, but you want to go this way. So what new coach is going to go in there and say, whose way is it? That's got to be a considering factor. You can say what you want. And listen, I know there's 32 of them in the world, and they're going to pay a lot of money. I get all that. So guess what? Someone's taking a job, Smitty. We're not retarded. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm just saying what type of coach is going to replace a guy like John Harbaugh. You better be careful what you ask for, because I want to know who's better than John Harbaugh sitting out here available. Please riddle me that. There ain't one. Let's be honest. So there's not a better one. So be careful what you ask for. And listen, I don't understand where all the criticism's coming from. Now there's rumors that the locker room was lost. After 18 years, the locker room's lost. Maybe the player empowerment era has pussified the locker room. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe that's what's happened. How many locker rooms have been lost over the last 5 years from OG coaches that I've never heard of before in my motherfucking life? All of a sudden, the locker room has been lost. I mean, Brian Flores supposedly lost the locker room. Get the fuck out of here. Brian Flores is going to lose the locker room. Get the fuck out of here. I'm so tired of hearing losing the locker room with these soft pussy kids. Homie, it's player empowerment 101, period. So, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Harbaugh goes to the Chargers for the playoff run, coach with his brother. I would love to see it, actually. Just like I wasn't even hating on Lamar. I mean, LeBron and his son playing together, because it was still great to see the actual event take place. Yeah. Even though I didn't believe he deserved to be in the NBA, I said, damn, it's still special to see something like that. I would love to see those two coach together in the playoffs. And other than that, John Harbaugh will have a job in a fucking day. He'll have a job in a day. He's already been offered 8, apparently. Even 3 of them have current head jobs being reported, Smitty.
That's the crazy part, yeah.
Motherfuckers is reaching out. I would love to know who those are.
I know. They got to be careful, boy, because if they current head coach get word of it.
Yeah, of course.
Now he out. So you got to be real careful with that, boy.
I'm going to be curious, dog. I want to see what it is. But listen, I love Lamar Jackson as the person he is and the player that he is. I don't love the quarterback that he is. I don't know if I can say it more real than that. I love the person. I love the player. But I don't love the quarterback. I mean, that's just what it is. Huh?
Is he really shitty? Like, who have a real conversation?
He's not shitty.
Cool. Thank you.
But I'm saying he's not the guy to get you over the hump unless it's in a system that you have to run that's similar to a college system, which they did when it was early on, and John Rome was in there, and they were fucking running 32, 22, 12. He had his really overall, if you look at it, he got 1 MVP, but he got an MVP on each staff. But what I'm saying is he was the most dynamic, hard to defend under that system.
Can I ask you a question, though?
But that's it. Before you go, that system, though, also aged him quicker than we would have liked to see him age because of the constant pounding. Even if you don't get hit, Smitty, you run and you get out of bounds or you slide or whatever. You think that don't take a toll on you as a quarterback, then have to go back to the huddle and do it again. You're crazy. It does. And so I'm just telling you right now, I broke his film down on this show prior to you coming on with me 3 years ago now. And I used to break him down all the time and show how great he was with his feet and how bad he was with his arm and eyes. And it's still that way today. And that was 4 years ago. It hasn't improved. He's only gotten older. He don't run hash number sideline and outrun everybody anymore. Now he gets caught.
But he don't even try to no more. He don't even try to run. He tries to stay in the pocket and throw the ball because all you guys said he should have been a wide receiver or running back.
Do you agree
when last year he real quick, because I think you're forgetting what you said. You keep saying that first little year or whatever with the older OC, whatever, it was his best year. You
Roman,
shout out to Greg Roman. You've said on this show multiple times that last year was his best year ever. The one he didn't win MVP when I think he had over 40-something touchdowns. I think we all agree he was staying in the pocket.
No, I said last year was his best
still
throwing.
Running sometime. Like he was having a great hell of a year.
Last year was his best throwing year.
You even said you saw some improvement. So I just don't understand.
I didn't say his best year. I said his best throwing year.
Yeah, well, that's even better.
Well, better. The problem is that's not what wins games for him. He's not a pocket. Would you agree he's a pocket guy or no?
No. I don't think he's a pocket guy.
That's what I'm saying. So you just said though to me that he doesn't even try to run. You just said he doesn't try to run no more. If he doesn't try to run,
very rare.
That's my point. If he doesn't try to run no more and he can't do it, or he's trying to protect himself or save himself or whatever, you just said he's also not a pocket guy. Which one is he?
Well, I'm saying he runs to extend. He's not running to go quarterback power is what I'm saying. But he still runs around, but it's the extended play.
But
he's
that's what I'm saying.
He's always keeping his eyes downfield to throw the ball downfield because you guys said he should be a running back. So it's like, damn, it's like when I run around too much, I'm not a quarterback. I move to running back. Now I actually throw the ball more. All right, you're a shitty thrower. That's not how you win games. It's like, well, fuck. So I just shouldn't play.
I just don't. Here's my point.
They shouldn't play.
Harbaugh was 8-4 without him and won a Super Bowl.
Context matters.
He's 3-6 with them and hasn't. My point
he had
is,
Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and
no, but a timeout.
What are we talking about?
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that.
What are we talking about?
So when are you going to blame Lamar ever? Because we've been talking about this. You've been picking him to win the Super Bowl every goddamn year on this show, and I said, well, when they don't. I said, when they don't, what are you going to say? And every year, it's the same shit.
No.
We blame the OC. We blame the OC. We blame the wide receivers. We blame the tight end. We blame the play caller. We blame Harbaugh. Now you got him fired, homie. Let's see what he does with the new coach.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Yeah, you do. You actually defend him every year and say you always pick him every year.
I literally said this is by far Lamar's worst year.
You said they're going to win and get in the playoff, but they're going to be hard out.
Yeah, I thought they were.
I know you say it every year. That's my point.
No, I'm saying I thought they were. I mean, you make the field goal there. They make that field goal there in the playoffs. Lamar had Lamar's making clutch play, and they missed a chip shot. But what I'm saying is,
last year was tight end dropped the ball, right?
I mean, my eyes my eyes literally work. I have
mine too. That's a horrible ball.
I watched the
horrible ball last year.
This is an all-pro tight end, so I didn't think the ball had to be 100% perfectly right here in the middle for an NFL tight end all pro to catch it. I didn't think it was necessary. So, but the ball was very much there in your hands, and he makes that catch.
I get it.
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying that he catches that. He catches that every single
when
time.
you're 6'6" tight end and tall, and you're wide open.
All pro, all Pro Bowler,
yeah, and you're running wide open. You don't want to have to get 6'6". Wide open. You don't want to have to do that, homie. You see what I'm saying? You want to go right here, walk in the end zone, touchdown, we win.
It wasn't that low. It was not that low. Number one. Number two.
He literally was on the ground.
If the throw was that bad,
he was on the ground.
Mark Andrews wouldn't be feeling so fucking sad and shit after the game.
Because no.
Fuck that. We all know as players, like if the throw was really as bad as you're trying to make it be, fucking Mark would have been like, well, it would have been a different energy. Mark himself, because he knows who he is, like, fuck, I dropped that motherfucker. It was in my hands. But anyway, I'm not sitting there trying to point the finger, because the real answer is this.
Like he was going to blame Lamar publicly. Come on.
The real answer is everybody's getting blamed. But of course, the quarterback's going to get the most blame. This season was Lamar Jackson's worst season by far. It was riddled with injuries, which still matters because the best ability is availability. But even when he was on the field, he was nowhere near as productive as previous seasons. So I'm giving Lamar the blame 1,000%. I always say that because the same conversation with Joey B and these other cats, I'm saying, listen, when you miss the playoffs, you got to get blamed as a quarterback. When I was growing up watching Brady and Manning and Breeze, like the best QBs of that era, they wasn't missing the playoffs. So if you a top 5 QB, you can't be missing the playoffs. Like that can't be a normal
going
thing.
through his like chronological, going through his playoff. It's always the last play. And everyone forgets that it comes down to one play with Lamar, and then they always go back to, oh, you see him split the 2 defenders, and he threw the ball to Zay Flowers for a touchdown.
Dope, though. Be real though. That shit was
dang.
Again. Nah, but be real though. Like
but what that get him? What that get him?
Touchdowns. Should have won the game.
Shoulda. See, that's the thing. That's the white man can't jump shit. Look good and lose versus look bad and win. See, that's the same shit again.
It sucks though because like.
Listen, I'm not blaming Lamar Jackson.
If they make the field goal, it's the whole other conversation. And I know Mike Thomas said, if my auntie had fucking basically nuts, she'd be my uncle. I get all that 100%. But it's just like, damn, it's crazy how one play shifts the entire conversation now. Like it just gets
we're
crazy.
forgetting. Why do we keep forgetting that the Steelers missed the extra point too? Why is nobody bringing that up? Why is it always defense of Lamar and the Ravens, homie? The Steelers missed a fucking extra point, so the field goal would have just been a tie game. Why nobody wants to bring that up? Why nobody bring that up?
Okay, let's say that happens. A tie.
By the way, Boss hasn't missed a fucking extra point, homie, in like 7 years.
I get it, but that extra point wasn't as like critical, like you said. Worst.
What do you mean it wasn't critical? The field goal wins a game.
Because worst case. Well, I'm sorry, it was critical. I don't mean to say that. It was critical. What I'm saying is, if he makes it, they go to overtime.
That's my point.
Like, all right, like
no, but everybody's asking like he missed the field goal. The game was over. No shit, because Pittsburgh missed the extra point. It goes both ways. It's the same shit.
I hear
like
you,
I don't understand. They both missed a kick. That's what needs to be said. They both missed a kick. I mean, really, let's be honest. They both missed a kick. Yeah. Like I don't understand why
it's just different. I guess because like the Steelers kicker, like him missing the extra point, didn't lose the game. Is what I'm saying.
No, I get it. Of course,
him missing the extra point just didn't make the league.
Again, thank you for saying that because it comes down to again Lamar Jackson one play away. It's always one play away. Lamar Jackson can't put a team away enough to win the game. I don't understand why it always comes down to one play, and it's not fair to him. I'm be real with you. To me, it's like we critique him because of the one play. Always. Last year's a tight end. This year was a fucking kick. He got him down there. He threw the. My point is though. It's always one play with Lamar. He never gets the job done ahead of the game to where the game is sealed and it's a done deal. I get football. There's a lot of games come down to the last second, and we can go back and probably use that with 1,000 quarterback. I'm just saying in particular, we're talking Lamar Jackson. Guess who else does that too? Josh Allen. One play always for him. Trevor Lawrence. He had a play away from beating the Chiefs just 3 years ago before they hired Urban Meyer in the playoff, before they fired Doug Peterson after they got him to the playoffs. They made the second round. People forget how close the Jags were. But all these quarterbacks that can't get over the hump are always one play. It is what it is. It seems to be the common denominator. So, and at the end of the day, Smitty, it's a player-driven league. Fairness. I'm not saying, oh, fuck it, fuck the player. You got to have the players. It's a player-living dream. But the coach is always going to be fired regardless. And right now, Lamar just signed a deal. They want him to probably sign a new deal. And if they do that, then they had to make a move and fire the coach. That's just what it comes down to. Unless they're trying to get Lamar out too and start all over.
No, that's not the conversation.
We'll see what happens.
So listen, I came on this show and I said I thought it would be crazy that for Harbaugh to get fired. So I'm a defender of Harbaugh. But to JB's point, like JB been making, you wasn't necessarily pushing for the firing, but you were kind of making a case for why it might happen. And you use the example of Andy Reid getting fired from the Eagles. And I think that's the best case, kind of best, I guess, example, right, that you use, because sometimes it's not about if you're a bad coach, good coach, just about just needing a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? So let me kind of set up the topic properly just so we kind of got all the details here. So just for the audio listeners, man, hit that like button, man. Pound the like, subscribe right now. Again, 18 seasons, man. The Ravens fired John Harbaugh. He had a record of 180 and 113. He was 13-11 for his postseason record. Obviously with the one ring. And according to Ian Rappaport, Harbaugh wanted to run it back with the exact same staff, including the defensive coordinator Zach Orr. But apparently Lamar and Harbaugh were not on the same page, and plenty of other players agreed they did want to play for Harbaugh, which is crazy to me. Even other coaches were not in line with Harbaugh. So In the first 45 minutes after John was fired, yesterday afternoon, his agent, Brian Harlan, said that he received calls from obviously 7 NFL teams, which you alluded to, JB, expressing their interest. So just want to give a little bit more context and information. It sounds like to your point, the locker room just really was kind of this, not in alignment with coaches, with players. And maybe it just comes down to just this generation, right? Just some young cats in here, fucking 22-year-olds. They're just different, and maybe they just couldn't see eye to eye with the guy in Harbaugh. Who knows? But
that's kind of where I'm at, because it just seems to be like my thing is, so Vrabel, they said that about him too, and then he left, and now he's 13-3 in a new place. So like it's always that, and it's just crazy. Like here's the issue I have, and we'll move on. Yep. The attention deficit disorder we have in fucking pro sports is killing the sport, because we are instant gratification learners. That means they have to have instant gratification. We're teaching that in high school with allowing them to transfer 4 times in 4 years. Then in college, we're teaching them for pay to play, which we're going to get to here. And then we get to the pros, and now they can demand a trade if they're unhappy. So the problem is, if you are a legendary guy and you're in the locker room for 2 years with the same group of guys, a few free agent trades or differences every year, maybe in a roster, now you have, I lost the locker room. So the guy did it for 18 years, but all of a sudden this new era comes along from college, and now they lose the locker room in 2 years, because if they don't instantly gratify themselves and get a win or win it all, or doesn't meet their quote unquote standard, they get bored. They're out of it. But we're paying them more money than ever. They're the most out of shape athlete I've ever seen. I was talking to Willie McGinnis last night about this particularly. Everybody back in he was talking about was in shape. Everybody. He said, just like I say, never seen this many soft tissue injuries. Never seen body types look like these. We've always had a Myles Garrett. We've always had a DK Metcalf. But they used to always be in shape like them. Maybe not the specimen that Myles is or DK is at wideout, but you had a majority of all those guys on that group and that roster were dudes, like chiseled. He mentioned your guy. What's his name? The great legend, Marvin Harrison.
Oh, Marvin, yeah.
Like Marvin's my boy, little motherfucker. But this motherfucker was so goddamn just ripped, chiseled. Look at Devontae Smith, homie. He has zero muscle mass, zero definition.
He's an anomaly. He's an anomaly.
But we were talking about him because I know I always bring him up. There's a shit ton of those wideouts in the league, though. A shit ton. You just watch, look at the body types. They get a bag of money, Smitty. You and I and Willie said, if we got $150 million at fucking 23.45, we to Dubai with the homies, the family, the mama, all that shit, and we ain't working out like we once did. The money used to be, Smitty, not as great, and I get it. Inflation's happened, all that. But the money to go get a $10 million contract extension, like Willie was talking about, was fucking generational, changing. Yeah. You had to grind to get that cheese, though. Like, you had to fucking come back in shape or you would be cut. He said, he told you and I story, Bill Belichick cut a second rounder.
Yeah. Because
he was out of shape. Nowadays, they kept a 480-pound motherfucker the whole season with the Buccaneers. Come on, homie. The shit is
players still be getting cut when they miss, because I be talking to Sheldon about certain stuff. Like, they still got fucking conditioning tests, you know, that they got to pass, and they got certain body fat tests that percentages they got to. What the hell? Look what I'm talking about. Shout out to Will Wow. WWE, is he a wrestler? Yo, coach, much love. I usually stay in the background, but I just remember Smitty owes you. Oh shit, I don't like this dude. Smitty owes you $150 on the AFC North winner bet. This should cover it, plus interest, because Newscomb going to take his cut. Smitty is the perfect guy to bet against. He lets his biases determine how he bets. Fuck you, Will Wow. I appreciate the $200 for paying for my loss. So there you go, JB. That's my payment.
What him?
Fuck Will Wow. I was excited, and then I read the message. I'm like, he dissing me like a motherfucker.
Truth hurts.
Yeah, ain't no truth. It's his truth.
Like Carly Ursay. Truth hurts, homie.
I love Carly.
I know you do. You're feminist. But anyway.
It's crazy. It's crazy how extreme we are. If you support a woman, you're a feminist. If you disagree with a woman, you're a fucking sexist. There's nothing in between.
I was gonna wear the saves, but I'm gonna wait tomorrow. No, that's not what I was saying at all. What I'm saying is defend her in football is a feminist, not defend her in.
I'm defending her as an owner of a team, as a
hell of a sandwich. I make
a boss.
This bitch made me a hell of a sandwich yesterday, homie. I never learned. I didn't know
what was on it.
She made a grilled cheese, and she said, "You don't know how to make no grilled cheese." I said, "What? Man, you're not gonna make me a sandwich."
Was it crazy? Was it busting? Was it crazy?
She grated Parmesan cheese on it during the cook. She fucking put a little oil, put water in the pan, put a cover on the pan. She put 3 layers of cheese, 6 different cheeses,
6,
and 3 slices of bread.
So what?
I never used 3 slices of bread, homie.
So it was like stacked.
It's a bread.
And in the middle and in the end.
2 Gouda, another bread.
Yeah.
She put 3 sharp cheddars and a pepper jack. She put another bread, put it on the grill, butter.
Parmesan on everything.
She Parmesan lightly over it while it was cooking. She flipped it.
Yeah.
Then got it both brown on each side. Then she put some water on the pan inside and put a cover on it.
No, she did. She did not do that.
Then she opened it, grated a little more Parmesan on it, and then afterwards she took it out and she with the knife, homie.
That's the telltale sign. If you do the he a real one.
Yeah.
Keep her around.
Yeah.
Fuck the head. Fuck it. That's the keeper.
Yeah.
Huh?
Anyway. Fuck the head.
My love language is making my plate and bringing that over to me. That's my love language. My wife know that. Even if I cook, I'll cook and I go sit down and she'll make my plate. Like something about like my woman hand that plate over my shoulder. Thank you, baby. It's like a good feeling.
I didn't eat it. I didn't eat the sandwich though.
You didn't eat it? Oh, what?
Because I'm on a 72-hour fast.
So how you know if it was good or not?
So I'm in 20. I'm actually hitting. I just hit 25th hour.
You look a little better, man.
I don't know if it's good. The way it looked and she did it was unbelievable.
So she ate it.
She and another bitch. But yeah, anyway. Yeah. So Ravens fired Harbaugh, huh? Anyway,
that's what they say. That's how motherfuckers be though. They be like chilling, like outside, like sitting outside the porch. Ravens fired Fireball, huh?
Well, let's dive into this bitch made cat.
I'm calling motherfucker Fireball for now. All right. Washington QB Demon Williams is entering the transfer portal with a do not contact tag. Williams threw for 3,665 yards this season and rushed for 611 more. Is it Demon or Demon? I'm gonna call him Demon. Demon Williams signed with Washington officials.
It's not Demon.
It could be Demon. Demon Williams signed with Washington officials described as a legally binding revenue share contract with the school who plan to enforce its contract with Williams, which was signed 5 days ago. The university plans to pursue legal avenues and has been in contact with officials from the Big Ten who draft revenue share contracts from its league members. The Big Ten was vocal in Xavier Lucas's controversial transfer to Miami from Wisconsin, supporting Wisconsin and trying to enforce the contract. But the UW players, staff, all reportedly found out that Demond Williams' departure was happening. They found out through Twitter and Instagram. And Williams is in the transfer portal announcement post was saying that, hey, I have to do what's best for me and my future. So a lot here, JB. Do not contact tag. What's your thoughts?
The shit I heard last night was ridiculous. So apparently his agent and the head coach Fish's agent are the same guy.
What?
At Washington, I'm saying.
What?
So this guy's agent and Jed Fish's agent are the same motherfucker.
Huh?
So figure that out. Tell me that this isn't some sort of bullshit that's going on, homie.
I can't figure it out.
Dog, this shit is ridiculous. So you're telling me somebody tampered with him then after he committed or signed or whatever. Here's what I know. And I'm actually had a whole meeting with my attorneys yesterday, and they brought this particular subject up because they're defending some kids. in similar fashion. There's nothing Washington can do, whether it's the state of Washington or the university. Public institution can't force him to stay and play because the contract is not a pay-to-play contract. The contract is a media negotiation contract. So it wasn't a pay-to-play contract, number one. So basically, he could leave, take your money, and fuck you. After his word means zero, he goes in there and says, I'm coming back, coach, blah, blah, blah. And then now he's leaving. And I'm hearing rumors that LSU's the landing spot. That would make the most sense because obviously Lane was on the sideline with Levitt yesterday at a game. Was that his name, Levitt, the Arizona State kid?
Yeah, something like that.
I just don't. Yeah. See, look at this.
It's your guy.
Look at all the cats that Lane has courted on the sideline there. So, like, I don't know, Smitty. This shit is just becoming exhausting, to be honest.
I don't want to talk about it no more.
Like,
it's always going to be another transfer portal story. There's always going to be some kid, leaving for more money, some weird contract situation. This is going to continue to happen until the NCAA steps up and does something about it, which they're not going to do because they're still making their money with all this. So it's like
I can't believe the fact that most of these guys have already visited these schools for the most part in high school when they were being courted in high school. And now they feel that they need to get their dick sucked again after they've already played college at another university, another Power 4 or whatever they call it now, university. Now they need to go back and do another fucking dick sucking contest video.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't understand the entitlement of it. It just blows my mind, dog.
No,
Money talk. Keep paying them, and guess what? They're gonna keep doing it.
Money does talk. Money does talk. Money always talk. I'm like, if McAfee offered me $400,000, I'll probably leave this show. But real quick though, since you already brought it up and we showed the video,
you will leave. If not, probably you are.
No, I would think about it. I'm a real loyal guy. It would be extremely tough for me to just leave this because, like, I have ownership in this. I wouldn't have ownership in that. So if they offer me $400,000, like, I got to at least think about it.
But you literally call me back in 5 seconds and say, I'm going.
No, I would call you and get your opinion. I'm like, hey, JB. So, Pat, the guys, they hit me up. They understand I'm from Indianapolis, born and raised. It's my city. And they were just, they offered me $450,000 to come on their show, a 1-year deal. What do you think I should do? I would ask you the opinion, and then I'll decide from there. So, but anyway, you brought it up, though.
I can't pay that at all. Huh?
Sam Levitt obviously was there at LSU basketball game, but it was also Florida transfer wideout Eugene Wilson III, who was there as well. Just kind of want to add some context to that. So yeah, the boy Lane out here doing this thing, I guess, on the recruiting side.
Well, I'm hearing Bailey. I don't know. Can you? I sent you a DM.
Yeah.
On Twitter of a big brother talking from LSU. Can you add that? And then I'm going to add this too, because here's the thing, Smitty. I'm hearing rumors that he's not doing very well in the portal.
Really?
And he's kind of there's some like what's going on, Lane? It's fucking go time. You're at LSU and you're not getting the guys we thought you would get. I'm curious. I'm gonna wait and see because
we'll wait and see. It's so early that I can't even judge the cat yet.
Well, the portal's not so early though, because from what I understand from everyone, you better have those guys in place prior to even the opening of the portal. And the portal's been open, and now the next thing that it does is close. So
really,
I you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you don't get these guys in here soon.
Well, apparently Lane was hanging with these cats, Eugene and Sam, like during the time that DeMond made the post online that he was leaving Washington. So then obviously the announcement came out last night. That Levitt was set to visit Tennessee this week, and that LSU is expected to be a team that to watch as a possibility with Washington QB transfer DeMond Williams as well. So I don't know, there's a lot of shit going on in the portal world, but Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if the legal part of this is going to excuse him. I don't know if it's enough for him to stay at Washington. And by the way, if you want to leave me, fuck you. I'm not keeping you and begging you to play for me. So now what's the relationship now? I got a guy that don't want to be here for me and I'm forcing him to play? Don't you got to let him go?
You gotta let him go. I don't want a QB here that don't want to be here. I don't want any player here that want to be here that don't want to be here. It don't make sense.
It is so fucked up, homie. What are we doing? So why would he say I'm coming back and then leave unless somebody threw him something better? No?
I'm with you. I don't know. Somebody had to. He has to know something.
Hold on. I got the same agent as my head coach currently. I got a DM from a prominent UW guy last night who said, I just fucking sold my season tickets. Fuck Washington. Fuck these kids. And I'm like, damn. He said that this is a 9-4 returning team. Jed Fish has a good recruiting class, top 20 coming in. And this guy doesn't want to return with his wideouts and other guys returning. Fuck him. That's the DM I got. I can show it to you.
Show it to me.
I'm with them. And he wasn't an attack on Washington. He was like, it's the kids. Because we don't even know who our kids are now as fans. So we don't know who they're going to be in the spring. We don't know who they're going to be in the fall. We don't know who our fucking team is.
Well, the fact that it's just one portal now, though, like, motherfuckers should know by the end of this month, right? Like, kind of who's on your roster.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's a little different than, like, the previous year where motherfuckers just 2-3 transfer portals. Like, we should know about the end of January. You should know who's on your team and who you're rocking with for this season.
Yeah. Yeah, Bailey, you can cop in and explain.
Yeah, to jump in, Bailey. If there's anything, I feel like I read everything that it said it. Sam, I mean, I don't know what else what I missed in this paragraph, but you could jump in anytime and clean it up, my guy.
Here's the thing I got in the same portal thing why Bailey puts this LSU thing
just 30 seconds. So Levitt visited LSU. Damon entered the portal while he was there. So now Levitt, while sitting with Lane, it came out that he's going to Tennessee now. So he's coming out here to Knoxville. Then Damon is LSU's watching him. So it's people are saying that it could be heading to Baton Rouge. So that's kind of the context of the whole thing.
Yeah, and that's what I heard yesterday. LSU signing him. It is what it is. I don't know if he's that good. Here's the thing, Smitty. A kid came out in the portal and said, I was informed that I was being released. Therefore, I'm immediately entering the portal.
But now, though, I'm glad you said that, though, because that is happening. Like, I know we're just quick. We're super quick to just say these players is solving all that, but a lot of times, too, these coaches are basically kicking players off, too. Like, they may not literally be doing it, but they're like, hey, you know, we're getting this quarterback from the portal, so
I want to know.
But
I want to know. I want to be clear, though. You don't have to leave.
Yeah, but you do, though.
Nah, but see, this is the thing. Like,
look at his stance. But like, if you want to play, you do.
There's a reason we're releasing him.
Yeah. Now that I see this, I get it.
And this what happens is these nobodies.
He's a walk on, I think.
These nobodies take this, and everyone uses this guy as the norm.
This isn't the best example of what I was.
We're not cutting guys. We're not cutting guys. We're not telling guys to leave unless they're a shitbird and they did something crazy. We're not cutting guys that are guys. We're cutting the other guys. We're telling them, hey, dog, listen, there's not enough spots. The roster's being limited by the NCAA. There's all this revenue sharing now. So now there's API scores and all these other academic side, even though we don't even fucking discuss it no more. Academics go into GPA overall for your roster per scholarship amount. So what happens is now they're grading that out. So if I lose monies for my overall GPA of my roster, I got to cut bait. I need all dudes now on my team. There's no more fluff guys that we used to have on our roster, Smitty.
Yeah,
hey,
but
bump the GPA, dog. You're not going to play, but now it's fucking cut and dried, homie. These motherfuckers are all demanding money. The kicker, who was it? Tennessee got a kicker in the portal and had to pay him.
Right.
I don't know if it's Tennessee. One of these schools just got a kicker. I just saw it. And the motherfucker paid. They had to pay this cat on me. Dog.
I feel it. Yeah,
We're not getting it back.
Right,
We're not getting it back.
It's what it is, homie. It
not getting
is what it is.
We're not getting it back. It's fucked. Yeah, we'll take one. But I want to start before this. This is the guy who's just a fan, nobody. Fat fuck, wobble body. He wanted to talk about Lane, and this is just a little bit of an example of what's happening in Baton Rouge. Take a listen.
What's going on, Tiger Nation? I've been keeping up with the recruiting. We got some young studs that's coming in, some great players. Proud to have you. But what the fuck is we doing? Lane, we brought you over here to bring firecrackers, not no fucking sparkles. You supposed to be up in this portal blowing the doors off this bitch. Sam Levitt, he got a visit. Motherfucker sign him. Ain't no visit. He ain't leaving without that pain up in his hand. He want 3.1 million, give it to him. We went way to Hawaii for a wide receiver. No disrespect to him. We got Cam Coleman sitting out there like a piece of relish that they bought out with the fucking hot wings. He won 1.8 million. Motherfucker, give it to him. What's going on? We supposed to be tearing this bitch up right now. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Come on now.
Hold your breath right now. Go.
Owner and CEO Carly Irsay Gordon sent a strong message to GM Chris Ballard and head coach Shane Steichen after announcing they will return for the 2026 season after our collapse the second half of this year. There's a video here. We're going to play some of it. Check it out.
I've been very clear with Chris and Shane that giving them another opportunity means that the sense of urgency for them to deliver and perform has never been higher. Chris and Shane are both capable of facing this challenge head on and finding a way to achieve the results that our fans deserve.
I believe it.
Hold on, let me hear it again. I didn't listen to anything the first time. Let me hear it again.
We have been very clear with Chris and Shane that giving them another opportunity means that the sense.
Let me rewind it.
What you doing, homie?
I can't listen. It's hard to listen to a female talk about football. So I'm so
she's talking about no.
I'm
she's
so ADHD.
She's a boss. Talking about keeping certain employees on her team.
I don't know what she is, but I get what you're saying. Whatever you say, I get what you're saying. Whatever you say, I don't even know what you're saying.
Bosses listen to other bosses.
I'm so ADHD that
I'm
like I was just thinking about like butt fucking this bitch on my boat while she was talking, and I was like, let me try to focus. It's hard to focus. I lose my shit. But let me hold on.
That's
we have been very clear with Chris and Shane that giving them another opportunity.
Fuck. Let me rewind it. God damn it. I'm tripping, homie. I was thinking about cooking this cowboy steak, and I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? And then I lose focus, Smitty. Fairness to me. I'm sorry. I lose focus when I hear females talk football. So I have to like think about other shit. And then my mind goes, hold on. Sorry. I'm apologizing to you. First time. Listen, take a listen.
We have been very clear with Chris and Shane that giving them another opportunity means that
fuck. I thought about this fucking bitch with these fat thighs that I was eating sushi off of last night. It was a trip. I can't do it.
The disrespect that you bring into my owner of our team, somebody who's walked with class.
Well, I'm just saying
who's shown her not just love for the team, but her care for the team after her father's passing is just unbelievable right now. The fact that she has 2 breasts and a vagina and you can't even have the maturity, emotional maturity to sit back and listen to a 30-second video.
Listen, I know.
It's a lot about you as a man and not about her as a team owner.
It's a shortcoming. I admit it. I'm admitted to you. It's a shortcoming of mine. I don't know what to tell you, Smitty. I'm admitting it. You're right. It's a shortcoming of mine. It's just hard to watch. Like, first of all, the hair and the face. It just is hard for me to watch her discuss as she reads off a card, which is not off the top of her heart because she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. So she's reading a card that she had her people write up. So that's why
she wrote it.
Yeah, but you didn't, because see, the problem is where your misconception goes is if she wrote it, she wouldn't need to read it.
She wrote
it. See, that's a bar that you don't understand.
I do understand the bar. If you wrote it,
need to read it.
Then you don't need to read it verbatim.
Yeah.
But everybody's not great at public speaking like you and I.
She's
Talking is harder than what you think. So sometimes
she's the owner and the boss.
Sometimes you got to write shit down.
How many times can she be the owner, the boss, the leader, and all this shit?
Yeah, but you want to make sure as the bossy owner that you don't fumble your words, you don't say nothing wrong. Because in today's media and social media, every word matters. That's why I always tell you, watch what you say. We got a big platform, but you don't watch what you say. You say whatever. You say shit about butt fucking and all type of shit. She's the owner. She can't just say whatever and just let it go. So she wants to be very clear and make sure she's very direct in every line that she says.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
You said what?
That was hilarious.
It was pretty funny. We got a pretty good show, man. Like, you and I.
They said Isaiah likely threw a good riddance party at his house.
Yeah.
Bitch ass. See what I'm saying? We got fucking soft pussy and player empowerment, homie.
Who said that though?
My homie. Anyway,
gotta be careful. JB be seeing shit on like Reddit and thinking everything real.
I never been on Reddit yet, like you.
I don't have Reddit on my phone anymore, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I never had it on my phone. I didn't know you could have it on your phone.
Good morning, mother. Love you too. I was texting my mom. My mom texted me.
What?
My mother texted me.
Bailey, have you heard the rumors? Because I've been blown up. Sean will be on here, and we got to bring it up with Sean. But Smitty, have you heard the rumors about Brennan Carroll, Pete Carroll's son, being so fucking horrific in the O-line room that a fucking nobody had to go in there and get them rallied in together and understand what the fuck was going on? Like,
no, I didn't.
Draw up the fronts and fucking help Genty understand if fucking cross his face, you jump cut right here. If he stays on track, you stay on track. Like, homie, there's real legitimate people talking about it.
You lying on me.
I'm not lying at all. And listen, I've known Brennan since he was a young kid. He's fucking horrific.
Well,
I am going to say that.
Let's say that's a good cliffhanger. Let's save that. Babe's going to get some more details for it, and we'll say that for when Sean King hops on. But let's kind of keep the rundown rolling and flowing as currently constructed.
Yeah, Bailey Matty.
Bailey Matty. Let me read this verbatim and then make sure I don't miss nothing. Commanders and OC Cliff Kingsbury are parting ways, sources say. As the play caller looks for a new opportunity after meeting with Coach Dan Quinn, Kingsbury will be an OC again this cycle, but also should be considered as a head coach candidate. Sources say Cliff Kingsbury is expected to interview with the Giants and Titans, among others, for their open head coaching positions.
I got an inside source that told me something yesterday.
What did he say?
About Cliff Kingsbury.
What exactly did he say?
Exactly what he told me.
Yeah, like bar for bar.
Verbatim.
Yep.
He said he couldn't wait to get out of Arizona, that Kyler Murray's such a bitch.
Okay.
That all he wanted to do was play video games.
Okay.
And never held a captain or a leadership group type of meeting as a quarterback. Okay. Players continue to beg him, let's go chill, have dinner, eat, kick it, bond. He said, no, I'm playing video games tonight. They asked him, dog, you're the leader, you're the quarterback. They're going to pay you.
Mm-hmm.
He said he could not speak to Kyler Murray directly.
Mm-hmm.
He had to have another cat, a wideout coach, speak to him.
Mm-hmm.
Fact, by the way, and this was somebody in the house, in the building. I'll leave it at that.
So Kingsbury said that verbatim?
Not cap at all. Killer Cam, bitch ass. Shut up. That's fact.
And that's verbatim what Kingsbury said.
Verbatim. What Kingsbury told my source that was in the building.
Word for word, bar for bar.
Word for word.
So this motherfucker, so players.
I'm not lying. The word bitch was used.
Okay, that's what I wanted to get to.
No. I'm saying verbatim. The word bitch was used. Video games were used. Leadership, lack thereof. Couldn't speak to the guy. Had to run systematic shit because of what he did in college. I had to cater to him. Blah, blah, on and on and on, homie. It was a 30-minute conversation. Fact.
Wow.
So everything I said about Kyler Murray, I was right about. So take it now. Apologize publicly.
So the homies to be like, "Hey, Kyler, man, hey, we on these hoes tonight, man. Come pull up, get some wings, some drink." And Kyler like, "I'm playing the game."
Huh?
No, I'm asking you that.
He was doing what?
So like the homies, the teammates are called, "Hey, Kyler, trying to, the fellas are getting together today."
Like you're Kyler. You're Kyler.
Okay, I'm Kyler. Go. Call me.
Forgot your number.
Should be in there somewhere. Hello?
What's cracking, dog? You on the sticks tonight, dog? What?
Yeah, man, I'm playing a new Call of Duty. It just dropped, man. It's amazing.
We try to get out some hoes. We're gonna go out, man. The whole offense want to hang with you, dog. You good? Can we scoop you?
Tonight?
Yeah, like right now. We're on the way over there right now. We got some hoes and
everything. Any other day I would, guys, but like I said, I get the new Call of Duty, and after that, I'm playing Assassin's Creed. It's gonna be an all-nighter. I don't think I can be able to make it.
You got some hoes over there or something?
Something like that.
But the whole offense want to kick it. We got a big game against Cowboys this week.
Fuck the Cowboys, man. They're shitty. I'm going to play the game to prepare, and I'll be ready for the game.
Well, Coach wanted us to at least bring you the scouting report.
I don't look at those.
But I'm your starting center. I need you to know what the fucking protection slide is.
Just get the ball to me, and I'll handle the rest. I'll run around. Football's easier in the NFL than it is in college. I don't need to watch film.
Fuck. All right, homie. Later.
Peace.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyler's fucked. He said he want to play Call of Duty. He don't even want to fucking look at the scouting report. He's out. He's not going to come out with us or nothing. Doesn't want to meet. So your plan to meet us at the restaurant to sit down with him is fucked because he's going to stay on the sticks.
How am I going to get to this guy, man? Can I just we got to start Jacoby Brissett.
You can't talk. You can't get to him. You white. We got to get our home. The brother wideout coach to holler at him.
So Kyler's racist?
Nah, he just like he wanna holler at the homies.
I don't know what to do here, man. We got to put Brissett in the game, but I know if I do
I'm
that,
be real, Cliff. They're probably gonna fire you. I'm letting you know. That's what I heard this from the homies. So good luck, man. So anyway, that's what happens, and that was what the conversation was yesterday.
Damn. Okay. Well, on to the next topic then. Former coaches returning for head coaching interviews. Here we go. Former Cowboys head coach and NBC analyst Jason Garrett is interviewing Friday for the Titans head coaching job. I know Bailey's excited for that one. The Giants are scheduled to interview Super Bowl winning coach Mike McCarthy, for their head coaching job Tuesday, per sources. McCarthy has a .608 career winning percentage, 12 playoff trips in 18 seasons, and a strong QB development background, which is a logical fit with Jackson Dart. JB, I got to ask you this, man. Of these two cats right here, former Cowboys, Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy, do you like these fits? You like Jason Garrett in Tennessee and Mike McCarthy with the Giants?
No. So, like, we're going to retread these motherfuckers, but wait. You're not going to hire Belichick. You're going to let Vrabel sit a year. You're going to fucking not fuck with these other guys, but you're going to bring these guys back?
They're younger, though,
Jason Garrett's been on the fucking booth for how long? 4?
About 4.
Like, as long as I have. And he never done nothing anyway. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. He didn't even get the Stanford job, and he apparently went after the Stanford job tough. So, listen, college football and NIL and the money and the portal is the same as free agency in the NFL. If you can't relate with that and get those guys and not be hired there, what the fuck are they going to do with these enabled NFL guys?
Mike McCarthy might be decent with the Giants, though. Honestly, I
think Harbaugh's the Giants head coach. If he's not, there's a major problem. If the Giants don't try to get Harbaugh, who already has kind of mostly everything in place, all he has to do is put it together. Go get an OC. See, if I'm Harbaugh, I go get fucking Stefanski, and we go fucking right over there. And if Flores don't get a job, I make him the highest paid DC, and I just bring an all-star staff to New York.
And bring the Giants back to prominence. Damn, you might be on to something.
And if you don't do it there, see, everyone's pushing Raiders and let Harbaughs play each other. It's good for the NFL. The brothers play each other twice a year. Blah, blah, blah. It's fine and dandy and shit, but the Raiders are a dying organization, if not dead. And Las Vegas is the number one culprit. They're not a fucking fan base in Vegas. There's no true fan base in Vegas. Vegas is a tourist attraction fan base. We go to Vegas to watch a Raider game, and we're Steeler fans. We're Cowboy fans. We're from those cities, and we just come to Vegas, and it happens to be a Sunday where a game is being played.
Right.
It's a toxic fucking environment. Football should have never been brought to Vegas, and I get the excitement and everything that we thought was going to be. Just wait till the A's play there. This is a joke, homie. The city's not a sports town. It's not. It's a UNLV college town when gambling was illegal, and I can pay my players illegally under the table and get the best players. That's what the UNLV was at the time. Now that you made it legal, it's fucked.
That's crazy.
Vegas is not the place.
I hear you, man. I mean, you don't think if the right kind of group of players go in there, kind of culture shifters couldn't change that thing and make it into something? Like, it's still the Raiders. Like, a lot of people from Oakland, people from LA still support the Raiders, even though they're in Vegas.
That's my point, but they don't go to the game. You get tourists there. Like, the problem is this. You have, let's say Weddle and Steve Kim's right, you blow it up. You trade the first overall pick, because to me, there's no number one overall pick worthy of, I got to have this guy. Who's out there? Like, this might be the first year a quarterback's not taking one.
Mendoza.
Let's be honest. Who's out there?
Mendoza.
Is Mendoza the guy that's going to change the Raiders organization?
Mendoza, bad boy, man.
Stop.
Like,
He not.
I seen him in person, Jason. You ain't seen him in person?
Smitty.
He's nice. He's not for
Smitty,
real.
You're not taking a quarterback with a shitty roster and starting him as a rookie and thinking we're going to get better. You're not. See, I would take a pass rusher or something first over that. I'm just telling you right now, there's no quarterback in this draft where I got to say, I got to have him. I'm trading one. I'm trading one to the most hungry, thirsty fucking quarterback needing team out there, getting a shit ton of picks for him, trading Max. Because here's the thing about it. Everything I'm against, player empowerment, demanding trades, NIL, transfer, commitment, all the shit I would talk about. I thought the NFL was so inclusive and equitable and blah, blah, blah. Why aren't y'all pushing for Max Crosby and Myles Garrett to be traded then so we can see as the fans in the playoffs? Y'all so equitable, homie. Y'all so equitable. Y'all want so fucking diversity and all this shit. I want to see Max Crosby and Myles Garrett play in the playoffs for 1 year.
I said this a couple weeks ago. I swore I did. I thought you was like against me. We were talking about Max Crosby. I can't remember what the conversation was about. And I was talking about how I want to see Max Crosby in a playoff team. And you was like, well, you motherfuckers say, I love Max, but he signed the contract. This ain't no situation where you can woo. But we had this whole, it was like a week or two ago. Now you on my side. Shit's crazy how that works.
Man, I'm being facetious. I'm talking shit, but I'm saying you guys are fucking so worried about diversity and equity. Why aren't you trying to push them? Why would you let another motherfucking shit bird like Brandon Ayuk demand a motherfucking trade and money, but not a Max Crosby or Myles Garrett? Make it make sense, homie. Stop. So if we're going to really, I'm being a smart ass. If we're going to really push it, let Myles Garrett and fucking Max Crosby get to a playoff game. I want to see them motherfuckers. Let me ask you something, Smitty. Real shit.
Please do.
Fast forward 5 years. I'm not even going to go 10.
Okay.
Are you going to say you ruined Joe Burrow in Cincy and you ruined Max Crosby in Vegas? Go. Because there's a window like this left, homie. The Burrow's already getting to the point where you have to have all things perfect. Max Crosby, as a pass rusher who takes on contact every snap, is already at that point. He's just get his second deal. He's going to get a third, and that's going to be it. Aren't we going to say you ruined two of the greatest NFL current players? Like,
well,
so
I don't know. I don't know if Burrow's being wasted.
Cool. Huh?
I don't know if Burrow's being wasted. I think Burrow he keep getting injured. Like it's his fault.
Well, I mean, that's wasting it. If you're not playing, what is he?
Well, I'm saying I think it's different. Like with Crosby, I think like he just in a bad organization. So I feel like it's not his fault. Like the GM, the structure, they're wasting his time. Where the Bengals say we won't. They was in the Super Bowl a few years ago. So they have the ability to do that. It's just that their quarterback can't stay healthy. Like that's a you problem, bro. That's not a organizational. And again, I know the Bengals ain't. I always go in on the Bengals. Like they're a cheap organization, all this and that. But they paid their guys. They paid your wideouts. They paid you. You got weapons everywhere. But bro, just keeps getting hurt and can't sustain. So you could say that Burrow is wasting his own time. But with Crosby, he's doing everything he can to go out there and be great, be a leader. But I feel like the Raiders organization structurally just can't get right. They can't get right at QB. They can't get right with weapons. They can't get right in drafts. Can't get right with head coaching. They can't get right with anything.
Well, listen, he chose to come back. He wanted to play there. He said, I'm a Raider for life. He got a tattoo on him. There ain't no crying about it. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is being a smartass. If we allow others to demand trades and Ayuk and all these fucks leaving, then why the fuck we don't allow these demand trades? These are some of the best players in football. Myles Garrett, you guys had to, you just sit out. The whole thing last year was a bitch and cry mode. And then the motherfucker re-signed. There ain't no going back, homie. You took the money. Stop. You can't have it all the ways either.
No, so. I think Crosby, like in his heart of hearts, he wants to stay. He's an old school like cat. He's loyal. He's a guy who came from the MAC, didn't have a lot of offers, like prove himself out the mud, grunt. Like I can relate to him a lot. So like he wants to stay, but at some point it's like, well, damn, bro, like you guys gotta try though. Are you guys trying to be good? Are you guys really trying to change this thing around? He's sitting back seeing programs like the Patriots turn things around like this, the Bears turn things around like this, everybody turn things around, but he's sitting here on the same shitty non-playoff earning team. And at some point, I mean, it's like, man, what? Like, what are we doing? So I don't know. I actually hope the Raiders can figure it out. I think the Raiders being good is good for football. You know what I'm saying? Just good. Like their fans, again, I see them out in LA all the time. Their fans are wild. They're very loyal, supportive. You know, I just think about just the old school days with the Raiders. When you played the Raiders, you knew they were coming out to hit. It's gonna be physical. It's gonna be grimy, gritty. I miss seeing that, man. So we'll see though, man. But going back to some more,
we got somebody that did a stat deal for us.
Oh, we did, huh?
He broke down what we talk about the most because we got into an argument to start the show today.
Oh, okay. Check this out. See if I was right.
Brought Lamar up all this whole football season. We've been talking Shaduki.
Another one.
He's a rookie. Hasn't even played. That's
I was known for Shador, Dion, Mina Kimes, and Lamar Jackson. That's what I was known for.
So what? They're shitty.
What are we talking about? all minorities, black and Asians.
Hey,
Black and Asians.
That's clickbait. That's what he got. That's
Smith.
what happens. Hold on, homie.
You got Keith in there, homie.
Why is Keith Smith in there purple?
Because you be cussing him out and Barney.
So we talk about Keith. We talk about Keith more than Josh Allen. And who's the other? Burrow?
Calvin the Trucker made this fast?
Yeah.
How the fuck? This motherfucker bad boy. So hey, hold on. So Kevin's driving the big truck right now on the highway.
Yeah. He going through Nebraska right now.
Listening on radio and stopped and made this real quick.
Yeah.
That video is from this show.
Yes, that's from this show an hour ago.
Today, like the first hour.
I don't know how's he not like on McAfee or something.
He got it like color coded with the names. Like,
yeah,
he should be like filthy rich.
He should be. Like, you should pay him damn near.
I think Kev he just satisfied with his life. He does this for the love of the game. But this does prove my point. As you can see, it's beautifully color coded. Shaduki, as you call it.
We blow it up. We blow up. We gonna holler at him.
Oh, we're gonna bring him up for sure. He ain't gonna be Kevin the trucker. He gonna be Kevin the editor. We got Shador right here. Then so the Sanders basically as a collective is then there 50% of what we discuss. You got Mahomes a good chunk, you got Caleb is a good chunk, and Lamar is a good chunk, and then me. So it's exactly what I told you, homie. And then you got two whites, Burrow and Josh Allen, barely over there. So thank you, Kevin, for proving my point. This is beautifully said. But
what is a white?
What you mean?
What are whites?
Europeans.
Good, like if I say blacks, it's like see what I'm saying? What is a white?
It's not equal, homie. It's not the same.
Why?
Jerry, if I gotta explain that to you,
can't answer it. See, I knew it. You can't answer it.
You're supposed to be my OG, my head coach.
Yeah.
The fact that you asked me why, I think you're being funny, being sarcastic.
Like a white.
I think you understand
the
nuances in history behind both sides.
Yeah.
And how our people unfortunately was treated by your people back in the days. I know it's
we actually freed you. What's up with the brown? What do we call
freedom from what?
From
You gotta stop saying that shit. Freedom from what?
From FA&M. Who are the Browns then? Who are the Browns?
Meet the Browns?
No, just if I say who, if I went out and said Browns, like you Browns can't fucking like come over here.
Just say you offended by me saying whites, and I'm
not offended at all. I don't get offended by words. I just want to make sure we're on an equal playing field.
If I called you a bitch, you'd probably be a little like chill a little bit. Like
not really. Nah, I just beat your ass when I see you. What I'm saying is like I want to be on the same playing field.
Say something realistic. Don't say nothing like that.
Like I want to be on the same like playing field. That's all. Like if I went out and called mean and kind something, like you know what I'm saying, like I want to be on the same.
That's the thing about white folks. Like white folks, they want to do everything that we do. Like for example, like y'all say the N-word. Why can't we say the N-word? I see that all the time. Why can't we say the N-word? Y'all do this. That's never. No, not you. But I swear to God,
that's never an intriguer to me. That's never been like.
No, but white folks have said that for sure. I've seen that like videos. People like, well, they said what can I say?
Most white folks don't.
Sense, though.
Most white folks don't know between an R and an A, and how it's like the white boys talking to each other like bro. They don't grasp that concept. So they don't say it the same and they don't mean it the same. They don't understand. They don't even have a clue.
Me personally, I still don't like y'all saying it regardless. It had nothing to do with
I don't like y'all saying it.
It has nothing to do with if I think you're racist. Like
I don't personally like y'all saying it.
I had a team. Well,
you shouldn't like y'all saying it because I had to coach kids and I like don't say that fucking word out here on the field.
That's cool.
Sure
that's cool for you to have an opinion, but that's not for you to decide, though. Respectfully, but what I would say is, I had a teammate. I'm not saying his name.
It absolutely
great dude, the homie. He was like you. He's a white dude, grew up around a lot of brothers. He's from North Carolina in the hood, and sometimes like he would use he said the N-word, but when he said it around me, I would tell I ain't press him like on somebody who had to fight. But I'm like, hey, bro, chill. I ain't trying to hear all that shit. Like
so what can we say?
What you mean? What do you want to say?
That's what I'm asking you. What can we say? If y'all say I gotta be selective and I can't say certain shit and I gotta be worried about it, what can we say?
This is my question though. Why do you want to say it so bad? Though?
No. I'm asking you. What can we say? Can you call us crackers and honkies and white boys?
We shouldn't.
But you do. What do you mean? I'm asking you.
Both sides say it, but no, we shouldn't say it. No.
Well, what I'm saying is, what can we say?
You can say what you just said. You can say cracker. What's up, my cracker? You can say that if you want to. I don't want to say it.
Nilla. Vanilla.
Is that what y'all say? Nilla?
No, that's how I'm gonna start. Vanilla.
Awesome new shit.
Vanilla. If I say Nilla, motherfucker, I guarantee you I'll go viral if I did me and you and I did a.
Yeah, I see.
What's up, Vanilla?
Yeah,
homie, I guarantee it. You know how many racists I'll be?
Yeah. I see it right now.
You can't say Nilla now, homie.
it ain't big enough yet.
I just made it up.
The problem is,
I just made it up, homie. You can't say that word. Y'all can't say that word no more.
The problem is, JB, is that we can say anywhere we want to say because
why?
We never took y'all freedom away. We were never.
You know what? That's interesting.
We never used that word like. Y'all called us the N-word as a way to degrade us.
You know the problem is
your ancestors.
I'm gonna drop some real shit on you right now.
That was the last word. That was the last word our people often heard before we got fucking killed.
You know what? I'm gonna drop some real shit on you. Not to get too deep. I don't want to get deep at all. I want to get some real shit on you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know I had a conversation with my boy Dave?
And I love Dave, but it don't mean y'all right whatever y'all say, but I love him.
Yeah. We had this conversation. Do you know that there's less than 5% of white Anglo-Saxons still living that even have association with ancestry that were slave owners or drivers or whatever left in this world? Fact, stat, go look it up. And there's less than 3% of brothers that are associated with their ancestry. Do you know that number? I think the division is still great. And it's getting greater when you say, y'all. I mean, it ain't y'all. It ain't me, my grandpa, my great-grandpa. None of them motherfuckers was slave owners or went back that far. And neither did you.
Unfortunately, I can't go back that far. At some point, my shit cut off.
You can't go back that far with DNA. At some point,
my shit we don't know. My last name is Smith, homie.
My name's Brown.
That Smith ain't no regular like that. Ain't no fucking
Brown and Smith are the two most common names in America.
What you think Smith came from, homie? Come on now. That's common sense.
Here's the thing, though.
What are we talking about?
But we're talking about you keep saying y'all like as if we, the current person.
I didn't see. Here you go.
No. I'm just saying, but we still Smitty. You know damn well when we throw out certain shit, y'all racist. Y'all held us down. And then we look at it like, homie, I didn't know a motherfucking soul as a slave owner, or none of my ancestors
are. It's not just slavery though. Like,
I get it.
Fuck slavery, right? Move on slavery.
What I'm saying
Jim
is
Crow, 3/5 rule, fucking whites only, blacks don't. Like the racism has started after slavery. So all I'm saying is, there's a history of y'all. Unfortunately, not you, your individual, but your people.
But when we say y'all, we say it and so loosely that everyone thinks now they feel attacked. Now you feel, oh damn, Smitty look at me like this, and that ain't me, homie. I'm not that way. I'm just telling you, we got it like
what you're saying is right. People do feel attacked.
We generalize too much.
We do. I agree with that. But I think we're uncomfortable with the truth, though. For some reason, I don't understand why do white people get offended.
So let me ask you something.
When we bring up the past, like I don't know why.
Let me ask you something though. When is the past gone? Like how long? So you're never going to say it's over. You're never going to use it, and you're going to say, now listen. If there's like a KKK rally and there's a fucking racist fucking rally, I'll be with y'all to fuck it up.
We just saw some shit in the summer of white folks with the full black shit going around Indiana, actually fucking marching.
Y'all, Indiana, homie. What I'm saying is, like, I told you Indiana's fucked up. So what I'm saying is,
it's another. That's a good point, though. Y'all think because it's a lot better now, y'all think that it's over. I'm like, no, like there's still racist shit.
Smitty, there's racist both ways, Smitty.
And also, I understand things like it ain't the 1960s no more. I understand that. But you guys have to be naive to think that motherfuckers aren't impacted by the shit that
Smitty,
happened.
do you know how much Fugazi?
That don't mean be a victim. I hate when people say that.
No.
That's y'all way of like trying to shoot back. I'm not trying. This ain't about attacking. This is about just looking at American history.
Yeah.
Looking at what happened, understanding how one thing affects the next thing. It's like if I set up 100 dominoes and I tap the first one and it goes down, the 100th one is going to eventually fall because of the first one that got hit. So my point is, yes, history does matter. We can't lean on that and use that as an excuse of why.
Let me ask you though. Do you know how much fake?
Impact you though.
Do you know how much fake media is being like actually finally and shout out to y'all generation, because that one white boy, whoever his name is, who caught the Somalian fraud and all that. Now they're coming out here to Cali. They're gonna get Newsom. There's a YouTubers like nobody's that have actually had to do the government's work. Why again? I never vote. Why again? I don't trust a fucking politician. Why again? Y'all mad right now about fucking going in and taking a fucking sovereign country over. Motherfucker, our government's been robbing us for how long? Why y'all worried now and mad now that they went to Venezuela? They've been taking your fucking tax dollars every year and you don't even know where they went. Why y'all mad that they went and got a nobody who wasn't even the sitting president? You fucking weirdos. And by the way, how are you mad, Democrats, that a motherfucker got scooped up
with the Nike tech on? No, that's kind of crazy.
Hold on though, Smitty.
The Nike tech.
But there was a bounty and a fucking award for him. If y'all are why are y'all so mad if there was an award for the dude by y'all, the Democrats, but when the Republicans scooped him up, y'all mad now? This shit is crazy. My point being, and your point just now, why I said that was the media is faking a lot of this shit. The blackface, the fucking protesters. Smitty, Venezuela's president got scooped up in the middle of the night, was back in New York before anyone even knew it. Yeah. And there were fucking legitimate protesters with the fucking like legit signs, masses, thousands of people in Portland. Hold on. We didn't even know it happened. Portland's protesting with thousands of people with fucking signs already made. You don't think half of the racism is fake and fabrication by both sides? You're tripping. Yeah, I'm telling you, homie, it's a real thing. The media is faking so much to divide us. I'm telling you. Now, the media could be the politician side of the media, but it's still some sort of media propaganda that they're pushing out at us. I'm not, because you say it all the time, Smitty, which is I always listen to. You're out all the time.
Yeah.
You don't see it. How much do you really see? How much do you really see?
Ain't nobody just trying me. Like, this ain't the fucking.
No. I'm not talking about racism. I'm not talking about racism. Like that. No, I'm not talking about racism right now. I'm not talking about racism. Yeah. I'm talking about the shit you see on the media. The crazy motherfucker throwing a bottle at a cop. Like, you're saying, like, it ain't they show it on this.
Yeah.
So if that's true and you're out way more than anyone else I know, then why do we believe all of a sudden when we see some sort of fucking, it just happened, these motherfuckers got in suits and come on, homie, we're seeing it with the fake protests every day. Literally, homie, Portland did it like this fast. It's almost impossible to figure out that they took them, make a bunch of signs, get everyone together. We got 10,000 motherfuckers together and say, hey, you start drawing up the signs. Let's meet in an hour. Get the fuck out of here. You know how much of a strategic fucking plan that would be, homie? Do you realize how fucking strategic that would be? Stop.
Somebody knew something.
That's fucking ridiculous. We didn't even know the guy was taken yet.
With all this being said,
we see the motherfucker walking. He's a big motherfucker, by the way.
Yeah, big, yeah. That last picture, he's sitting down and he's checking up the deuces and all the American, like the CIA shit.
That's gotta be fake, homie.
That's a crazy picture. He like
that's gotta be fake.
I don't know. Y'all see that picture?
That's AI, homie.
Y'all see the one when he's sitting down? He's like, I'm good.
That's fake. Stop.
Hey, look real.
I don't know what to believe no more. Yeah, I don't even know if I believe the motherfucker walking down with the DEA. Or with the goddamn CIA.
Yeah. With the Nike tech on. That's crazy. I know they wore it over there.
I got two things to say on the politics and we'll move on.
You got no choice.
There's every time you're a success, anyone has a success at anything, in my opinion, whether you're a football coach, a leader, a president, a principal, a AD, you're going to get rift amongst your same side. So just listen real fast. What I'm saying is now you see, because Smitty, you bring it up. You see all these people now. Oh, they're splitting up. They're splitting. They don't agree with Trump no more. Even the right. They see you take a guy from Venezuela. So the so-called MAGA and all these Trumpers are apparently parting ways, or they're going down the middle now. I don't ever believe they were ever Trumpers or MAGA or anything. I think they were all paid protesters. And now that they see what's going on, now they go back to being their normal left wing self. My point is the real guys on the right who are just conservative, not MAGA or any of that shit, which I don't agree with, MAGA. They are now seeing the success of what he's done, and they say, oh, shit, we got to stir up some shit. And how many coaches do you know backstab head coaches to get the job? How many players backstab players to get the bag? It happens when success happens at every front, any level. I don't give a fuck what it is. So that's what we're seeing now. You're seeing this guy go over here, take this thing. You're seeing gas prices at all-time low, in the lower than anywhere in the last 6 years. Food's dropping everywhere except here, California. And guess who we have on tomorrow, Smitty?
Oh. The
poll leader for California governor, Sheriff Chad Bianco, will be joining us live tomorrow at 7 a.m. And Smitty's going to shoot real questions. I'm going to shoot real questions. Yes. For anyone that's out there in California that knows about who Chad Bianco is, Sheriff Chad Bianco, he'll be joining the show tomorrow. And we're going to ask some real questions about California and why we are the only motherfuckers that are on the rise when everyone else is on the low. But anyway, I just think division's happening, Smitty, because success is happening. And you could say it, you could agree or not agree. All I'm saying is there's some success happening, and the people that so-called were his people aren't really his people. And that's just is what it is. That happens everywhere. Look how many Democrats turned on fucking Biden. Come on now, we got to keep it real.
I also say I think there's more, I guess to your point, kind of like there's more division on like the social channels than it is in like real life, though. So,
that's your point. You say in public.
Yeah.
So I agree. All I'm saying is
it be hella love in public.
It do. I've never had a fucking confrontation. Not one. Now, with you, see Saturday, they don't like you, but we'll see. But I'm saying it's like
I wouldn't be shocked if you get pressed Saturday. I know I'm good, but I wouldn't be shocked. We'll see. We'll kind of see how Saturday plays out at Legends, 12 p.m. Make sure
respectfully,
yeah.
Like I think you got me fucked up, and I don't think you realize who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you hear like some bullshit from some people, and then
I
don't think you realize who.
He didn't say you was soft at all. There's none of that shit.
Yeah, I just don't think you realize like the weight I actually do carry, and I'm not even being funny.
Me too, though. Out here, I got like OG. Like
I promise you, if shit goes down, I'll be protecting you. You won't be protecting me.
I'm gonna be real with you. I got some OG homies on both sides, where I can make one call on both sides, and then I'm good to go. I'm talking motherfuckers, and I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying what the truth is. People who've done like 20-year bids and in the pen out here, no, real good with that. So all I'm saying is, don't think that because I'm not from here, that I haven't paid my dues and walk different walks of life out in Cali to make sure I'm good to go. I'm from the hood. I know what I got to do to make sure I'm good too. So,
Smitty, I want to bring this up too real quick. The whole point I was making that I forgot to end up was going back to the separation and what the party is separating from Trump on his own side, the right. What they're saying is, fuck Venezuela, fuck all these other places, make America great again, right? Or make America first. Let's use that. America first.
Yeah.
But y'all didn't say that when you were sending billions of our taxpaying dollars to Ukraine.
But that's said that, though.
That's the hypocritical part I just wanted to bring up. No. What I'm saying is...
You've always been that guy who said, fuck everybody else, America.
Fuck everybody else.
You've always said that.
Fuck everybody else. Right. We have our own shit right here.
Right.
Oil. We got more oil off the California coastline than anywhere else in the fucking world, and we won't tap in.
But apparently we want Venezuela oil, allegedly.
But guess what? You know what's funny about that?
What?
Do you know China and Russia were there when we took the president? Literally meeting him. Hey, Jay Earn, did you want to talk about that at all or no? You want to skip over that? Whooper. Fucking nobody. The whooper, Jay Earn, don't want to bring up that China literally met with the fucking president there and Russia was literally there. Guess what they're there for? To get the fucking oil. So guess what? We're the bad guys because we got it? Nah, I fucked your bitch. Motherfucker, I took your shit. You out your motherfucking mind, homie. You mad that we took the shit? You anti-American motherfuckers need to kick rocks, Jay Earn. Motherfuckers always want to be anti-American and mad that we took some shit. The American fucking, you know why we're on this land right now? Because we took some shit. You can say what you want to say, homie. We took some shit. We've always bullied everybody. Why is it a shocker now? I'm trying to figure out why it's a shock to y'all now that we've been bullied ourselves by our own government, motherfuckers. What do you mean? You think I trust the government? They take our tax dollars every year. We don't know where they go. Fuck the American government.
I'm going to go and change this whole thing.
I never MAGA, never Trump.
I don't want to get age restricted, JB.
Fuck these motherfuckers, huh?
I don't want to get age restricted, so I'm going to go ahead and shift this back to the sports rundown that we have. Hit the like button, subscribe. Well, I mean,
I'm saying, is that what's age restriction or just cussing?
That's what our great producer. I'm listening to the young. Listen, I'm an old head now. So I'm listening to the young cat. The young cats say age restricted. I'm listening to young cats, 22-year-olds.
Hey, Smitty, I want America first, too. You know what the problem is? It takes time. The Democrats have had the office for 12 of 16 years, and everyone thinks Trump's supposed to come in year one and change everything back to normal. Like, that doesn't happen.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Trump need to bring you on his fucking team, boy, on his PR team. You gonna fucking defend you some Trump. Like,
I'm not defending Trump right now. I'm defending Trump one time.
Like, you get out of everything we talk about. This is the most passionate you get about anything else. Like, you go hard for Trump.
Nah,
like,
here's what. The only thing
you don't even notice though what you be. You really get passionate behind.
The only thing here's the thing. I grew up with a liberal mindset when Democratic Party was a blue collar working party. Then when it became a demonic cult, I shifted, and I was always had a conservative mindset. Even though you can say you're a Democrat, you had conservative views.
I still do.
You have conservative views.
I still do. Ain't nothing wrong being conservative.
No. What I'm saying is,
I think Trump is an anomaly. I'm not anti-Republican. Don't get it twisted. I just think Trump. Again, my whole thing. Fuck all the politics. I just think Trump as a leader ain't the face that I would want me personally leading my country. I think he's very immature.
Well, yeah, it's you personally.
I think he's immature. I think he's divisive. I'm saying from how his approach is almost like me or you at president. It's like I love you, but we're childish, we're immature, we're like that's not who I want as the leader of my country. To me, if I'm another country, I'm watching us like you motherfuckers.
You know what though, too?
It's silly. It's a joke.
But
that's my whole position.
Have you ever looked back at it and say, "Fuck, man! If Kamala really got this, we would be fucked right now." I think we were fucked either way. There's a dude jacking off yesterday in 24-hour fitness in the woman's bathroom. Did you see this video?
I don't want to see it. Please don't bring it up.
It's sickening. And you know what that is? That's because of he's the liberals that allowed men in women's locker rooms, allowed this man to be in there jacking his shit off, and his girl walks in to go to the bathroom. Come on, homie. That is a liberal viewpoint. That is where I cut my ties, homie. Any shit like that, you cut your ties with that shit too. Doesn't mean you shifted and said, all right, I'm this guy, but I'm saying this is what has been allowed, homie. And that's the part that cut me and said, nah. I'm good. But anyways, make America first. That's all I care about. I don't want to pay taxes no more, homie, because we've been defrauded forever, our whole entire life, Smitty. We've been defrauded. My dad was defrauded. His grandfather was defrauded. We've all been frauded out of money. We send money to 26 million countries all over every year, but now we're mad that we went and got a guy out of Venezuela. Come on, homie. We should be mad about us getting fucked every year.
Come on. I don't give a fuck about nothing else right now but my money and my family and my people.
That's my point. So I'm just saying.
So
Homie, if you think Minnesota fraud,
I'm selfish. I don't give a fuck about none of this other shit right now.
If you think the Minnesota fraud is bad, just wait, homie, because we're gonna have a jaw dropper in Cali.
All right. JB's running for governor, y'all.
Hey,
so
we're gonna be madder. You and I are gonna be madder. But we got Sheriff Chad Bianco tomorrow. That's the only reason I was segueing this, because make sure you tune in tomorrow, because we will have the governor poll leader in California, Chad Bianco. Boy. He'll be joining it tomorrow. Go ahead.
Yeah, JB passionate. I love that shit, homie. All right, man. Well, let me get back on the rundown. Where are we even at? Dan Campbell was talking about, I guess, the grade he would give himself for this season. And he, well, I could read it, but I'd rather you hear it from the horse's mouth. So check this out.
Fell short this year, and look, we all acknowledge that. I acknowledge that. It's bitter, you know. It's a bitter taste. I mean, it feels good to win yesterday, but ultimately, it's frustrating, you know. But we got nobody to blame but ourselves. But I really don't believe we're that far off. Not good enough. We didn't get in. I mean, we underachieved, so not good. I would give myself a freaking F.
Man, I love Dan Campbell. He's a football guy. He's going to take accountability as he should. The Lions, no way, you know, they shouldn't have been in the playoffs this year, especially after the season they had last year. Like I said, it's just a weird year. I mean, the Lions, like, I still to this day, like, if the playoffs was like some weird setup where, I don't know, everybody got in the playoffs, I still feel like the Lions could beat any team in the playoffs right now. Like the Lions at their best is what I'm saying. Very explosive offensively, have all the weapons in the world, got weapons on defense. They just had too many of those games where they should have finished, they should have won, and they didn't. You know, same thing with the Ravens. You know, same thing with if Joe Burrow would have been healthy. Same thing. Like it's just a weird year where a lot of the teams that we thought would be a certain way were not, and then some of the teams that we thought would be shitty were actually really good. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to Dan Campbell for taking accountability. That's why he has that locker room in the palm of his hand, because they believe in him, they trust in him, because he's real. And like JB always says, real recognize real, and that's a real coach with a love to play for him. And I do think the Lions, they're definitely not done. I think they'll bounce back next season.
Smitty, the problem is people don't realize how good shit is until it's gone. And you always say that, like, oh, well, replace me. Before Ben Johnson got the job and was titled OC, Dan started after the kneecap binger and on the podium. They were 0-8. Ben Johnson took over, and they won 30-plus games and became who they are. Ben Johnson just left, and they're back down. So you're going to get people to question Dan Campbell. If he don't have this guy, then he's a shitty head coach.
Right.
It goes two to tango, homie. Ben Johnson wasn't the head coach. He wasn't out there controlling everything and all the creation of culture in the weight room and how they operated and how the trainers operated and how they dealt with injuries and how all the things a head coach has to do. So understand it takes two. When Dan took over as a play caller, I said it was a huge mistake. I also said before the season, Ben Johnson will be a huge loss for the Lions, which it ended up being. So Dan Campbell needs to hire an offensive coordinator and be the head coach again, which he is best at. He is a CEO. He showed that he had the it factor when he took over from Miami as a young 28-year-old, as a former tight end in the NFL. When he had to be forced in as an interim head coach in Miami, he showed everybody, I'm that motherfucker. I could do this. But that's the overall. He's got to be the head coach, not a play caller head coach. That's when they knew it was kind of over. So they didn't get worse on defense. They got worse on offense. They got better on defense, contrary to belief. And that guy is now at the Jets. And
but I'll still say, I'm glad you brought that up, though. Regardless, though, of what the numbers and all that stuff say, you lost both your coordinators. So from a standpoint of just comfortability and knowing what you have, you lost that in the offseason. So you have to promote guys, hire guys, figure out their new ways in which they want to run things. They're learning on the job. You're figuring stuff out. Then to your point, then you take over the play calling, which you had done previously. Now you got more responsibility, and at the end of the day, you only got 24 hours in a day. So if you're doing the play calling and more responsibility there, that's probably less time that you're having with the tight ends at practice or special teams. A lot of times in my experience, head coaches who are not the play callers will spend time with like special teams and make sure that unit is operating, smoothly. So now you as a head guy, you're play calling. So now special teams is a little worse than last year. And so every little detail matters. And, it happens fast, happening all season. So again, I to your point, I wouldn't count Dan Campbell out just yet. It's a lot to deal with in one off season. Player changes, injuries. Go ahead, Jason.
We're only as good as our assistants. So this is a macro conversation that no one wants to have.
Mm-hmm.
You're only as good as your assistants, but then we go and make excuses for head coaches every year who loses their coordinators to their default or their demise or their fault or their grace, their fall from grace. How many coordinators Sirianni's lose?
Every year.
Why? Well, so what is it? I just said you're only as good as your assistants, but every year it's Jalen Hurts is worse because they got a new coordinator, blah, blah, blah. But they keep going back to Super Bowl or they keep winning.
They don't lose both
coordinators. Is Sirianni an anomaly? Is Sirianni the greatest head coach fucking ever? Or is his assistants that he hires still really, really fucking good?
Their fucking roster is loaded.
Well, yeah, but so is
they got the best GM. They got the best GM in football. That's why.
Hold on. If you went side by side, offensive roster, side by side,
no, team, don't do that. Offense and defense.
No. But the Eagles' defense is by far better than the Lions.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is, if you go offensively, I'm speaking of because we're talking offense and offensive coordinator for Jalen Hurts and offensive coordinator for Dan Campbell and what they've done with losing Ben Johnson and after Eagles lose offensive coordinator every fucking year, they're very comparable. Running back, you give it to Saquon, but then you got a double-headed monster in Detroit. Wide out. Very comparable.
Rod, AJ. Jameson, Devontae.
Addison. I mean, not Addison. That's Minnesota. What's the other guy? The tight end, big time. I think Detroit. Yeah. Detroit tight ends as legit as they get. Him and Goddard. They're very close. O-line without Lane Johnson, but then
they got Lane though.
He's gonna play, but I mean I don't think he's healthy, but he's gonna try to go.
But O-line Philly, that's not play about it.
Laporta's legit. I just don't think that I think Sirianni's made better every year higher than Dan Campbell has. That's all I'm saying. Because assistants, we're only as good as our assistant. Well, Sirianni's must be hitting then. We can talk all the shit we want about Hurts got to go through coordinator after coordinator. A lot of coaches go through coordinators, homie. Every year, if you're good, they're going to take your assistants. Ask Nick Saban. Ask Belichick. Ask Carroll. Ask fucking Urban Meyer. If you're good, your coaches are getting poached.
But let's be real, though. Like, Jalen Hurts hasn't been great, though. So when he loses the offense coordinator, we are seeing the offense be affected. But again, I bring up defense because the defense side ain't being affected, and that's why they've been winning games.
I get it, but I'm saying the team at the end of the day is still in the mix. The Eagles are the fucking 3 seed. The Lions are not even in the playoffs.
Yeah, because they lost both coordinators.
But the Eagles lose coordinator every year.
Just on offense, though.
No, they don't. Gannon just went to the fucking Cardinals, homie. He was a DC for the Super Bowl.
Gannon's been on the call for like 3 years down there now.
He left for the goddamn Cardinals during a Super Bowl where
like
the
3 years ago, though.
Where Andy Reid literally crushed him because the DC was half in, half out.
3 years ago, though.
Stop.
That was hella long ago, homie. Gannon?
He's already fired, by the way.
What?
No, Gannon got fired, right? The Cardinals?
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, fuck, homie. Sirianni's playing chess. Y'all playing checkers.
I like when you get passionate and your voice does that little fade out.
Turns gay a little.
the little fade.
The little gay
already.
The little bitch voice, like gay.
I don't understand it. Like, it's funny when you do that.
It's like always your voice, kind of.
Do it more. Now, my voice ain't nothing bitch about me.
I didn't say bitch. I said gay.
You do know, and ain't gay about me. What you talking about? You do know Saturday I'm gonna be sitting next to you, so you know.
What does that mean, homie?
And my wife supposed to be pulling up, so I expect nothing but respect.
I'm gonna give you more respect. I'm gonna make Chanel make sure she sees the real.
And I'm gonna put hands in your neck. One thing about all my married homies, you can take certain shit, but when you got your woman there, you can't get punched in front of your woman. That's
you can't. Yeah.
You take respect. So if I punch you Saturday, just take it.
Yeah. I mean, you'll not leave the place, but I'm saying I got you. That's what you'll find out. Like real, like damn, JB is that guy.
JB talk anyway, like he just snap his fingers and the whole motherfucking legend surrounded with motherfucking AK. Like motherfucking think he like you Pablo Escobar this motherfucker, huh? Don't do that, JB.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. But just wait till Saturday.
Hey, Chad, JB, hey, he made you think he Scarface this motherfucker.
Smitty act like I'm so dumb that like motherfuckers ain't gonna be there. Like, well, y'all don't even know who's there. I'm presidential.
JB talk like he got CIA gonna be like over there eating a chicken wing, but he really got the snap on right there.
Motherfuckers really don't get it, and that's good. That's what has to happen sometimes. Sometimes you got to be socked in the mouth and shock treated to understand who the motherfucker really is. Sometimes you need that. It's fine. I'm the motherfucker though. Go ahead.
I want to go ahead.
Sean King's running late, apparently.
He ain't coming on there. Fuck it. Me and you, rest of the show.
Can I wear thong flops to the thing?
I was hoping you wouldn't.
I would never. I don't go in public in those, homie.
Put on your
I go to the boat. I do. I don't go in the fucking places.
Put on that red and blue fit. You got
the what?
You remember a couple years ago we went to the Pump Brothers event. You had your blue bucket hat, long sleeve blue shirt, red shorts with the shoes. Yeah,
I didn't have that no more. I don't know. I gotta really be swagged out for a 50-year-old.
Yeah, for a 50-year-old for sure.
Huh?
For a 50-year-old, yeah.
But I'm not 50 though. But
you said it. The thing about Shine though, at some point, even though he's our brother, we have to put our foot down. Otherwise, he'll keep like running all over us. Like he can't just keep coming in here whenever he wants to.
I told you that.
Like yesterday, he came in early.
You allow it because you allow it.
He came in early. I think it was yesterday, and then today he gonna come in late because he fucks our whole rhythm and rundown up. Now I don't know if I should go to the next level of topics or if I should hold back. I don't know what to do now.
Well, it works out because I need to take a piss. And
I sent you some BPS, WPS. I should have sent to Bailey yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago on Instagram. I might get to Bailey just to have it in there.
We got breaking news though, Bailey.
Really?
Ty Simpson is declared for the draft.
Ain't breaking news, but yeah.
Well, AJ thought he would return, and then people thought he'd enter the portal. So Alabama probably told him, it'd be best if you leave. You're not good enough for us. We'll be back at 4. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. What up, man? The real Coach JB here. Listen, this Saturday coming January 10th, Wild Card Weekend, we will be live on the Coach JB Show with Big Smitty in person at Legends, the legendary sports bar and grill in Long Beach, California. Legends. We will be live in person for the live audience for the Wild Card Weekend games starting at noon, and we'll be there pregame, halftime, postgame, pictures, autographs, you name it, we got it. We'll be there chilling, doing the live show, and then the show will be streamed live only exclusively on Patreon. Subscribe right here today. Catch us right there live this coming up Saturday, January 10th for Wild Card Weekend at the legendary Legends, Long Beach. Don't miss us. We'll see you this week on the Coach AB Show with Big Smitty all week long as normal, but this Saturday exclusively will be streamed on Patreon, and you can catch us live in Long Beach. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is a man who spoke to every single NCAA college football 2025 team seemingly on the internet. From Last Chance U, national champion, Coach JB.
Yeah, Coach.
What's up, gentlemen?
Coach, just great car, great stick. Thank you for pulling off to the side of the road. Hope you don't get killed here. Honestly, the side of the road, LA, I assume, that's not necessarily the safest place on earth. So we'll make this quick. How do you feel about all of these new coaches now in this NCAA college football 2025 game using your speeches to motivate these boys from one side of the country to the other, Coach?
I feel broke.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Can I get like a royalty or something? Like, Netflix already screwed me. I'm getting screwed by EA Sports now too? Like, holy shit. I hit him up. I reached out to him like, hey, trying to be cordial and nice. I'm a nice guy, you know me.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, EA Sports, maybe I can actually be your video guy, the actual do a real video instead of using my name, image, and likeness.
Oh, shit.
And maybe I can get a little piece of the pie, but no, it's all right. Just keep sharing my 500 million views of it.
I don't mean to laugh at you, but obviously you are a hilarious, miserable person, and this is kind of is how it goes.
Hey, Pat, I was actually chilling. My back went out yesterday, so I didn't even do my show today. So I just left my chiropractor, and I'm waiting on this damn cigar company to open. They're late, of course. I mean, come on.
Shit. Okay, so life is good. Last question for me, because I know the last time we talked to you, you had not watched the Netflix series Last Chance U. You said that. You said, I've not watched it, but obviously you've heard from everybody. Now, do you see some clips that come across your way? You're like, I don't remember saying that. And then all of a sudden, oh, I killed that. And do you judge your clips whenever you see them? You're like, I murdered that one.
Nah. A broad came over to the house the other day, and I didn't really want to watch Netflix with her and chill. But she wanted to watch the show. We watched one episode.
Okay.
And I'm like, I can't watch this.
Okay.
And she was like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. It was the first scene of the cow scene or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, they only made about $4 billion off my name on this shit. I'm not watching Netflix either. So I'm spiteful right now, Pat. I don't want to watch Netflix. I don't want to watch EA Sports video game. I'm like, man, and I can't even get 40,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Well, you're going to the moon. We appreciate the hell out of you, Coach. Hopefully it'll get figured out, and we know the Netflix and chill thing, what that leads to. Bad backs, chiropractors. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach JB.
Yeah, Coach.
Yeah, we are in the building. Shout out. Yeah, Pat and the boys watch our show every day prepping. Yeah, they do, Bundy. I know. Shout out to Pat and them, man.
They should bring me and you on together as for a segment. That'd be cool.
Yeah. They don't like that.
Huh? They don't like who? Nah, finish your statement, homie. Say it.
What?
They don't like what?
Say I don't.
Nah, say it now. Fuck that. We the realest show. Say it.
They don't like liberals.
I don't know who a liberal is. I've never talked politics until I got on this show.
I know. I like it. It's getting you well-rounded as a human.
I don't like
it. You gotta know, like, who's with you, who's against you. I'd rather know who's against me than not.
I don't trust none of you motherfuckers.
I'd rather you lie. I'd rather you tell me you don't like me or that you racist.
I don't like you.
And you're racist. We already know that. I'd rather you know. I know going in.
Rio, shut up.
What'd he say?
Shut up.
Rio pro-black, but he's like pro-Trump.
I like slap shot at Rio, though.
There's more black Trumpers than you think.
It's not. It's actually less than you think.
No, it really is not. I don't think you realize, but
I don't care about all that, man. I love people. Damn.
Do you care about? I love people too, man.
You're divisive in the motherfucker.
That's why I always defend you. But at the end of the day, I'll defend you though.
So divisive. Shout out my homie.
I'll save you in LA. I'll be the one that saves you.
Homie, stop. You be scared to go outside. Shout out to my homie Keith.
Speaking of,
I be in every hood.
Speaking of Flores, I want to be clear. Speaking of Flores, have you heard Fitzpatrick? Cool. I'm gonna get on the show. By the way, have you heard what Ryan Fitzpatrick had to say about Flores?
No, what did he say? Belly funny.
Like he don't think he's gonna get a job.
What? Let me see this.
Take a listen.
Has been a really hot name, and I think the further removed we get from his tenure in Miami, the more people kind of forget about how that ended, and the better his name becomes. You know, he went to Pittsburgh and got to learn under Mike Tomlin and see how he led, and now he's been in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell. I think the interesting thing with Brian Flores, when I think about him and being able to play under him for a few years, is which version of Brian Flores are we getting? And in year one with Miami, take you back to that year, I mean, Miami got rid of every good player they had. And that was the jokingly called the tank for two a year. But I'll tell you, halfway through that year, we hadn't won a game yet. And there was a shift in the way that he was approaching his job. He was likable. He was relatable. He demanded a lot out of the players, but he was also able to get the best version of his players. And I really appreciated him for that. But as his tenure went on in Miami, he kind of became unrecognizable. A lot of the staff he brought over from New England, that was where, you know, he cut his teeth in the NFL, was there for 15 plus years as an assistant. But I think he's going to have a really hard time if you're interviewing him as a head coach. I think in the interviews, he'll be likable, he'll be relatable. But when people say, okay, give me somebody from Miami that coached under you as a reference so we can talk to them, I think he burned a lot of bridges there. I think he alienated himself from the entire staff. Instead of what you were just talking about, having the humility to ask questions, to collaborate. I think by the end of his time there, he became a dictator. He ruined a lot of those relationships that he built up through the NFL. And his ego grew so big that there wasn't any room.
Interesting right there. I mean, I wasn't in the locker room. He was actually in there, so it's kind of hard for me to go against a guy who was in the locker room. Obviously, that's one person's perspective. But at the same time, though, I know he's saying he burnt a lot of bridges, but he's also maintained jobs after that place. So he might have burned some bridges, but he must have kept some alive too, because he continues to get jobs, and whether it's with Minnesota, whether it's in Pittsburgh as well. So, I mean,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know if he got jobs. He got basically a analyst position, and Tomlin, hopefully, I think looking out, saved him and got him back in the mix.
Yep.
No, in Pittsburgh.
I know that's Pittsburgh, but I'm saying then he was in Minnesota, though.
Well, I'm saying he doesn't go to Minnesota if Tomlin doesn't get his name back in the fold, is my point. Like, he made him an analyst, and he wasn't even a coordinator. He makes him an analyst, and he got him back in the mix, which is always needed. That's why Saban saved Lane, saved Sark, saved Bill O'Brien. All these guys that had some sort of off-the-field issue, Pete Carroll and Nick Saban have saved a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Tomlin saw that and said, hey, listen, I don't want you to get blackballed. Let me get you over here because I know what your heart is like and I know who you are, blah, blah, blah. Boom. Fitzpatrick said, I was there. I don't know if he'll get a job because of not only the lawsuit, but the blackball. But obviously, can he be a head coach now with assistants not really fucking with them, apparently, because he rubbed them the wrong way?
I like Fitzpatrick. So I respect his kind of his opinion and stuff. I just wonder, though, like, is Brian Flores just one of those cats who just hard-nosed, old school, fucking talk shit, kind of tough, you know what I mean? Maybe hurt your feelings sometimes, and some people just can't deal with that? Like, he's that type of guy? Or is he, like, legit, like, just this asshole guy who just a bad person? That's the one thing I don't know. But I do want to know one guy who may have a strong opinion on this cat. And it's a guy who's a Super Bowl champion, a guy who played in Tampa, had a cup of coffee with my Colts, lost his position to Dan Orlovsky in Detroit, a guy who's just a big part of our show, a legend here, knower of boxer, knower of betting and football, the one and only Big King. Bring him in.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, brother? You all right?
Hey, man, Smitty, I'm disappointed in you.
Why?
See, that's what Master do. See, Master try and hold a black man down. This is 2021. Ryan Fitzpatrick still bitter in 2026. That was 5 years ago, Ryan. Let it go. Belichick made mistakes with the Cleveland Browns. Every first-time head coach gonna make some missteps and mishaps. Fitzpatrick, why you bringing that up? Huh, Ryan? See, that's what the white man do, Smitty. They try and hold a brother down. Don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe ass shit.
That's on me. That's on me.
Sorry for being a little bit late. I apologize. I got caught by some lights I don't normally get caught by.
I am curious though, to that point of being late. If this hypothetically, if this show was like on ESPN or Fox, do you think you would have showed up late to set, or you think you would have figured it out?
So y'all had an interesting conversation yesterday, man. Are you answering the gay B now?
Wait, Smitty asked you a question. Go.
No, are you answering the gay B?
I don't know what that means. Right? I don't know what that means, but Smitty asked you a specific question. Can you answer it?
I said I apologize for being late, dog.
No, but that doesn't answer Smitty's question.
I had a delivery too.
For me?
No, for me this time. I can send you something though if you need something. You know, I always look
Here's
out.
The thing, Smitty. Here's the issue I have.
Break it down, JD. Break it down.
He's going to be late and then come in with a liberal viewpoint and be like gay himself with his viewpoint on the being a liberal viewpoint and a racist. And then he goes right to Ryan Clark.
Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
No, you went right to Ryan Clark.
Why is he bringing it up then, Jay?
I didn't mistakenly speak. You became Ryan Clark. You're wearing the exact same thing Ryan Clark wore yesterday on ESPN. And and he came out and all you're missing is the SK on your fucking chest.
Hey, listen, answer my question. Why is Ryan Fitzpatrick going out of his way right when the coaching cycle is about to start to bring up some old shit from 5 years ago? It's him alone.
Smitty, can you defend the white here and just bring up something I'm going to bring up? I'm going to ask Smitty straight up because he can't deny it. If Smitty and I go on a show and are asked a question about a certain thing, are we not supposed to answer it and say what we think? Yes or no?
Yeah, we are.
So if you bring me on the show, Sean, I'm supposed to just what? Fugazi it, lie?
It's never the content, it's the presentation. What he's
you asked him a question.
Right, but the way to answer the question is
he played for the man. You played for the man. You talk shit about the guys on this show you played for with. Who wouldn't hire you? Kevin Sumlin.
And when Sumlin came to Vegas, we went out and had a drink.
I told Kevin Sumlin, don't ever hire you, by the way. I texted him the other day when I congratulated him on his new head job in Houston for the Gamblers. I said, don't ever take a call from Sean King. You better not. And so I just want to throw that out there. But go ahead. I just want to be transparent, Smitty. I don't want to be fake later on.
Hey, Smitty, don't that fit the narrative? That massa mentality, right? He a white man trying to hold a black man down, dog. It's too much of this going on, dog.
I'm very disturbed by Smitty's video he sent me, but
What video I sent you? What video
I'm with you guys. Yeah, I'm with you. Huh?
JB Fitzpatrick.
I don't know. Some broad fucking abroad or something. I don't know.
It's white people shit.
But it's a sister though. Anyway, so you're mad at Fitzpatrick for calling out Flores in a cycle that he doesn't even believe he's going to get the head job in.
I'm not mad at Ryan Fitzpatrick. I just think it's interesting that he seems to be still standing on a hill that was 5 years ago. A lot of
We don't know.
A lot of first-time head coaches make a lot of missteps. If you've never been a head coach, you got all these ideas about what you're going to do when you become a head coach. And the first time you become a head coach, you kind of figure out which of those ideas was good ones and which ones weren't that great.
You were mad at the coach because he put Dan Orlovsky in over you.
No, I wasn't.
And you talk bad about a coach. You talk bad about a program and organization. Is that the same thing?
No, you've never heard me bring up Rod Marinelli's name when I'm talking about me and Dan Orlovsky. And Rod Marinelli was the head coach of Detroit. And you know what? God don't like ugly. Detroit went 0-16 that year, too.
Okay, let me ask something right now. You're You're Dan Campbell. Who are you hiring right now as your OC? Go.
I don't think he's in a position of leverage because there's so many available jobs out there and not a bunch of known names to fill them. And right now, hell, Davis Webb, the quarterback coach at Denver, is getting interviewed. So, like, these coordinators got head coaching aspirations right now. So I don't think the good ones would even take an OC job. I mean, what do we got? 7 jobs open now?
Well, I hear that Cliff Kingsbury said he doesn't really, unless something's perfect, he's not aspiring to be a head coach. He wants to be an OC. He's available. He just left Washington.
Lies.
He did.
He might have said it, but that's
if he
lies.
said that, yeah. But I'm just saying that I'm just talking about the fact he left Washington, so he's open. Brian Daboll's out there now. If I'm Dan Campbell, he would probably be up there for me because Brian's probably not getting a head job right away. They'll probably go younger than Brian. If something pops open, they're probably looking at someone like Stefanski, like Harbaugh, obviously. And you don't even know, Sean, you've alluded to it. If Pittsburgh is a one and done, Tomlin probably becomes open as well. Let's keep it honest. So there's probably jobs waiting for Tomlin, Harbaugh, and all these other guys. There is a select OC. There is a couple guys out there that I would at least throw my hat at right now to try to solidify an OC before this thing really gets, how long do you want to go by before and everyone's taking a shot at all these different guys? I don't think Kingsbury fits Goff. I think Stefanski fits Goff better, just knowing what they run philosophically. But Cliff would be an upgrade still from Dan Campbell. Like, they got to get an OC. He needs to go back to CEO.
So I guess I just want to make sure you're clear on my opinion and my stance here. I agree both names would be great coordinators in Detroit, but both of those guys feel like they're at least in the top 3 on multiple lists right now to be head coaches. So all I'm saying is until this head coaching process kind of works itself out, I don't think if I'm Dan Campbell, I'm going to take a lesser qualified guy just because I'm being impatient. Like, he kind of got to wait it out, in my opinion.
Well, he might have to too, Smitty, because I think if Buffalo loses, I think Joe Brady's out too.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. That's
Hell,
what
McDermott might be out. If
that's my
lose.
point. But definitely he has to make a move, though. So that's my point. Either way, those guys will be out. One of those guys. Joe Brady's not staying if McDermott's gone.
And who's to say Joe Brady not going to get a head job? I mean,
I don't think so.
You got to think there are 3, I think, premium jobs available. Baltimore, the Giants, and the Falcons. So to me, like, whoever the top tier guys, if you had to pick the openings, that would be them. Then you got this next batch. But I mean, you're gonna have Cleveland and the Raiders, and, sitting there. They got to hire somebody, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Brady end up a head coach.
I've heard the rumor that there's down to 2 guys in Tennessee already, and it's either Raheem or Nagy. So that's just from a source that I know that's in the NFL. I also talked to
Bears Nagy.
No, Chiefs Nagy.
Chiefs Nagy. Okay.
Matt Nagy. Chiefs Nagy.
Well, yeah, he was Chicago.
Yeah, he was before Eberflus, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's been with Kansas City though for the last. However, he was with Kansas City before Chicago as well, and then he came back. So they want that Andy Reid probably tree. So I can see that happening too. I don't think it's the best hire, but I can see it happening.
You don't think Harbaugh being available reset everybody's timeline?
Yeah, but I think only big markets are going to be able to get him. I only think New York. If Tampa fires Bowles.
See, first of all, we don't make emotional decisions down in Tampa. That's God's team, and we move accordingly. We have patience. We have a process in place.
God's team?
I think Bowles will get fired here in a minute. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mike McDaniel's not fired now.
Oh, my God, man.
You can't have a conversation with this motherfucker.
I couldn't hear Smitty.
You see how AJ did his thing yesterday, Smitty? Like, boop.
Yeah.
He didn't leave, nothing.
All I do is hit refresh, and it kicks me out.
Well, I think the problem is I think Sean's on his phone.
No, I'm not. I'm in the lounge. Hey, I'm on the iPad. Hey, hold on. That was the softballest ass segment y'all ever did with AJ yesterday. Y'all let him crawl from under a damn rock and start complaining about freshmen getting paid and how hard it is. No, they got their ass whooped. He came over here and said Tulane didn't believe in the college football playoff. And then I said Indiana was going to boat race their ass, and Indiana boat raced them. Alabama didn't belong in the college football playoff. Let's stand no business next time.
Well, AJ called you a liar. He said that he actually texted you back. He said he tweeted you back with some emojis. So he said you lied on this show in front of 10,000 plus people.
And CAA King
that
said
you
CAA
were
King.
CAA King.
First of all, I had to chase him down. I had some good shit too. I said one of my homeboys said they see somebody look like AJ muttering Hamas leaving the stadium.
Let me get the brass tacks and ask you something real quick. If you were a predictor,
okay,
and if you ever hit a bet in your life and you actually did this good, and we would actually have some merit to it, I would really be serious. But I'm just gonna say you do hit bets. Let me say you do, and you actually do know what you're talking about. And I ask you something. Let me ask you something. If you are a bettor today, and there's 3 jobs that have current head coaches in them: the New York Jets, the Miami Dolphins, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who currently have not yet fired their head coach. Are you now second guessing not firing them now that Harbaugh's available?
No, I don't think you're second guessing yourself, but I mean, here's the deal. Everybody knows everybody in the National Football League.
I fired Mike down today, Smitty.
No.
John, you coming to Miami? Shit.
Hey, Smitty. See, that's that massive mentality.
Why do you keep saying that?
Want to cut you off. Want to finish your sentences for you. I said everybody in the NFL knows everybody. Everybody's got everybody's number. So if you're the Jets, you're the Miami, you're Tampa, you don't make a rash decision and fire your head coach. But what you do is you reach out to either Harbaugh or Harbaugh's representatives and say, if our job was to become open, would you have serious interest?
Yeah.
Ain't no need to fire any of them 3 guys and then Harbaugh say no, and then you out here playing Russian roulette with the rest of the candidates.
Sean, that's not what you just said.
What did he say, JB?
I didn't say nothing because you cut me off, Massa.
No.
Massa, can I finish my paragraph, Massa?
No, that's not even the context, though. You acting as if the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Bucks haven't already flirted with firing their guy, and had all 3 of those places have been rumored to be fired for the last 3 months.
But they
don't act like they're perfectly safe in their job and that it's Harbaugh. But that's my point. But Harbaugh's open now. That's the question. Harbaugh's there.
I just said instead of making
Harbaugh went there 3 months ago, Smitty. Stop.
No, so what if you fire Aaron Glenn right now? Harbaugh's saying going to the Jets.
No. I get your point. What I'm saying is, do they fire them now though? Just to take a shot.
Not unless you back channel Harbaugh and he say I got serious interest.
Right.
Well, we know that's how it's going to happen anyway. I'm just saying, would you fire a guy for Harbaugh right now? That's my point.
All 3 of them guys. Absolutely.
Smitty, am I retarded here or something?
That's a no-brainer, dog.
You got to say the same thing. I think Sean was trying to make a point like the how matters. Like, you don't just do it to do it without having no information.
Well, we know we're not firing him, and then call Harbaugh and say, hey, would you please come? I just fired my coach. And they said no. Of course we know that. I'm just saying there's 3 lame duck coaches right now out there that I know of. There might be 5, but let's say 3. I'm taking Miami job, though.
Yes,
I'm taking the Miami job.
Yes, sir. You was right, sir. You was right. Yes, sir.
I'm taking the Miami job. Stop. Now with the quarterback situation, but I'm taking the Miami job and getting the quarterback. Now, if the Giants offer me, then I'm taking the Giant job. The Giants, the number 1 attractive job out there to me.
Well, Jets GM Darren Moogie, it was asked about will the Jets be competitive and respectable, or when the Jets will be competitive and respectable? And here's what he had to say.
How long do you think it will take to be competitive, to be respectable?
I believe we can be competitive and respectable right away next year.
No shit. What are you going to say? No, we're shitty. This is so stupid. Nah, this guy next to me is a shitty as fuck. We got to get rid of this motherfucker first.
I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot. I've got a clear vision. AG and I, like we said, we talk daily on this roster and the vision in this division. And with the assets we have moving forward, the draft capital, the cap space, I know we're going to continue to build and add good players to the team that are going to help us win.
So, JB, I guess break down. You kind of already
we should actually do a skit on these 2 motherfuckers.
Tell me how the GM really feels.
That could be you with little hands. That could be you.
Well, my hands are huge, so I don't know.
That could be you, and I'm sitting next to you, and I'm sitting there. So I'm supposed to say, nah, this motherfucker right here is shitty. We need to fire this motherfucker before we can move on at all. Is that what you think he's really going to say? Come on, homie. Like,
JB, here's the thing that's funny to me. The Jets were terrible. I mean, by every metric possible, they were terrible. And the GM and AG up there in their feelings, like, how dare y'all ask us that?
Yeah.
We just watched the whole season.
Yeah, like he mad that they asked him that.
Right. Like, look at his face. Like, how dare you?
0 interceptions. 0.
Oh, my God.
Like it's a preseason, Smitty. They had 0 picks.
That's hard to do.
Like, you don't get a tip ball by a D lineman or...
Dog,
like,
do you not see how the GM is looking at the media, dog? Like, he act like they're coming off an AFC title appearance, dog. Yeah, Moody, y'all suck.
Aaron Glenn looks like you talk about massive mentality. Aaron Glenn's sitting up there looking like a fucking he's lost. Like he's a little boy. He don't belong. He don't want to be there. And they sitting him like that. That's massive mentality. Sitting that man just sitting there like that, looking like doggy got shot.
Hey,
like,
AG definitely look like
I'd be embarrassed as shit if I'm Aaron Glenn up there like that.
He pulled him by the collar of the t-shirt and said, "You coming out here with me?"
Yeah, like look at it, a black pro club sitting up there.
He's just sitting there chilling. They probably asked AG questions before. They're probably going back from AG to GM.
Nah,
AG to GM.
hell no. I don't see AG say nothing. He said, "All right, if I come, I ain't gonna say nothing."
And then this GM, like, did he play? Did this guy ever play or anything?
I never heard what's his name, Darren Mougey, I think, Mougey, something like that. I never heard of the dude.
Exactly. We're so fucked up. Football.
Hey, you know what, though, JB? This was funny. The GM looked like one of them dudes that we would meet at the cigar lounge, and he would try and tell us about the game of football. That's what he looked like.
Smitty, I want to show you something real quick. This was AE that made the grilled cheese last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took a video. I want to show you.
Let's check it out. That's kind of thick.
Huh?
Nah.
Give me that donkey butt, them big old legs.
So anyway, that was her. But go ahead.
I can't believe you didn't eat the grilled cheese, though.
Nah, I'm on a fast.
That's crazy. I mean, you shouldn't be on a fast from ass, but I hear you. Anyway,
I didn't eat ass. I said I didn't eat the grilled cheese. I'm not eating food right now.
Hey, JB, shout out to Smitty yesterday, man. Smitty got emotional, dog. He went to yelling like and ran.
When?
What'd you call him, gay or something? He was defending himself.
He don't get mad at me ever. He gets mad at
I didn't say he got mad.
No,
I said he got
he gets mad. When he goes in and gets emotional, it's because I went at a woman.
They talking like I'm not here right now.
Sean, Smitty will be in here later, but Smitty's like
right.
Smitty's a feminist, Sean. Smitty's a feminist. When you're a feminist, you get mad when someone talks about a woman. That's all.
Speaking of feminists and sexist, since you just showed your AE making a sandwich, there's another video of some other AEs that you had. They were doing some yoga or Pilates practices. Can we show that real quick?
But I didn't approve of this.
Yeah, I retweeted this. I don't know what the hell going on here.
Yeah, it's some white people shit, I guess. I guess it's like a new workout they're doing to help with the hip flexors, loosen up those and get the glutes to kind of lift. And it's a great core workout because you have the arms flat on the mat and you're doing all hips. So you have to keep that core engaged in order to move those hips and those glutes. So
Who are you, dog?
You keep the core engaged.
This motherfucker he really want.
Hey, he's so close to being bi-curious. Like, he just looked like one of them dudes. Like,
don't play with me, pineapple shirt, motherfucker. We didn't forget.
He talks about my algorithm. His algorithm is fucking unbelievable. By the way,
we didn't forget the pineapples, homie.
He sent me a bitch with just big old titties making tacos in a fucking air fryer. And I said, this bitch can't cook. This bitch can't cook.
My algorithm is just women, food, and sports. Your algorithm is MAGA, races, and white bitches.
Hey, if you in the chat and you think 5 years from now you're gonna bump into Smitty at like a swinger spot, like he gonna be sitting on the couch with a drink with a pineapple in it, man, let us know. Like sometimes your opinion, Smitty, make me wonder. I know you're a solid dude. I know right now, as we sit January 2026, as far as I know, you're fully heterosexual.
As far as I know, okay.
Sometimes your answers, dog, just really be like, oh, what the fuck is
feminist?
Chad, go ahead and put a pineapple in the comments if you ever seen Sean walking around Vegas with his thong flip flops on, with his feet out, ashy, with a pineapple shirt on, showing his taco meat. But just put a pineapple in the comment if you ever seen that, or you think you'll see that again, because we all know what the pineapples mean in the real world.
We had an argument. Sean, we had an argument about racism and the quarterback discussion about race, and they said I only pick on the black quarterback. Somebody did a graphic. I want you to get your take on what you think about the graphic design, and it's a chart. It's a pie chart on actually what the demographic and the statistical data shows. What do you think about this?
It says, who the Coach JB show with Big Smitty talked about the most in 2025? And you have the pie chart.
But Keith Smith from the chat, the fat wobble body nobody from Iowa is in there. But they said Josh Allen doesn't get talked about, and Burrow is even less.
Well, Burrow be hurt all the time.
That's what I'm saying. He can't.
And Josh Allen's a good football player, but he's kind of boring.
You can't click and like him. Can't clickbait him.
Right.
So as you can see, about 40% is just the Sanders family alone.
But I mean, you got to think that's every program in America over the last 2 years.
But then you got Mina Kimes, another minority.
Everybody talks about her.
Shout out.
Not everybody. Shout out to Mina. Me and Sean, we love her. But then we got Lamar Action. We got Caleb Williams, and we got Patrick Mahomes.
See, here's my advice to young athletes out there.
Hey, Paris said she made 663 reels in 2025. Shout out to you, Paris.
Shout out, Paris. Good job. Hard work.
You should have made 700, but shout out.
When you're good, you tell yourself. When you're great, we would tell you. But go ahead.
Hey, I forgot. I got a gift card for Paris and Bailey. I got to send to you, JB, to give to them as appreciation for all their hard work.
You give me shit. It won't go to them. Yeah, it won't go to them, so you just send them directly because they won't go to them if it comes.
I've never got a gift card for Sean. I never got a car. I never got a cigar.
Not that I would keep it. I'm not very good at mailing shit.
Sean gives JB he gets a fucking cigars every month. He gets drinks. They share wine. I've never got one gift from Sean, but it's all good. Continue.
When you send stuff to Inglewood, man, they got a lot of what they call them guys that steal your packages off the porch.
Nah, they get tariffed.
I live in a gated community, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey, man, shoot me your address, man. Look, there's a popcorn special going on at Costco right now. I got you.
What flavors?
Mix. Bunch of good stuff, too.
I'll take some for real while you bullshit.
I really respect what Caleb Williams has done this year, if we're being honest. He's been pretty impressive. He still not a complete project, but to go from what he was, even though statistically he was solid as a rookie, I think he's matured by leaps and bounds. He still got some more jumps to go from a maturity standpoint, but I like to give credit where credit is due. You can see Ben Johnson's impact and effect on Caleb Williams, and it's in a positive way.
Would you say Caleb has already passed you as a QB?
Caleb way more talented than I was. I wasn't talented as Caleb. Caleb's skill set is off the charts, but
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I didn't paint my fingernails, so
Yeah, and listen, we're gonna have Willie Mack on the show live Saturday, and he told Smitty and I a story, and he just is appalled that anybody has lost to him in a game, and there wasn't a fight. So that's coming from a 3-time Super Bowl champ defensive lineman. Anyone that played is against a guy that paints his nails, and they're not absolutely appalled that they lost to him, is his point. So just shout out to Will Mack. Here's the issue. Shout out to Willie Wow again, WWE or whatever. On my way back, Smitty, you want to read this for audio listeners?
Real quick, he said, I'm on my way back to the background, but Smitty, who I thought was my Nilla, said F me. So here it is to Coach and King, the next co-host when Smitty jumps ship. Y'all get a couple of sticks and a bottle on me at Legends this weekend. But regards to with Pat, Smitty has been real, my Nilla.
Well, what's up, baby? Hey, just so we clear, I am not going to be able to make it to Legends this Saturday.
Hold on, Smitty.
We got Buddy on the graphic and everything.
He's on the graphic.
We've been lying to folks.
No. We were 50.
Bailey, take him off. Bailey, take him off. Put on fucking Marcellus and Adrian Clem because they're going to be popping up.
TJ Ward, maybe. Like, fuck it.
Throw them on there, will you?
Don't ever put Sean on any graphic again. And matter of fact, let's remove his video for Friday. Like for Friday, no intro video. He's on.
Hey, so Smitty, listen, my shawties have been in Singapore since December 24th.
Cheer, Chris, you coming?
And they get back on. They get back actually tomorrow. So I ain't feel right. You know what I'm saying? They've been going that long. You know, leaving town right when they get back. So I apologize.
We're gonna be doing one next week too.
I'll come to the next.
Oh, is it official already? We already decided we were doing it.
Well, we're gonna do somewhere.
Are you gonna apologize? Are you gonna apologize, Smitty?
No, I'm not.
You're not on there.
You're still alive.
Yeah, you're not there.
Yeah.
I can Zoom call in.
Man, fuck that. That's not how it works. We there live, but like we got the whole fucking bar to ourselves. We got the PA system.
Oh, Pac-Man Jones is coming.
People gonna be walking down Long Beach in the street. They gonna hear our voice down the whole Long Beach. The whole
listen. I've been down there with JB before on the yacht, that marina, that area.
No, you ain't been in this spot.
We rode right by it. That area is glorious. I would
but you haven't been where this is.
I would like nothing more than to be there. And the next one, I will be live and in the flesh.
Well, that next one is my birthday weekend, so don't lie.
Oh, I'm out. Expect me to bring a gift or something.
Yeah. Let's talk about Vegas real quick since you're there, and apparently you know so much. Shout out to T Martin. I hit up T Martin yesterday. Anyway, we'll talk about that later privately. But let me ask something.
You already said it.
What's going on with Pete Carroll, Brennan Carroll, and all the rumors that this motherfucker had to get his like position room taken over by this guy? Any rumors? The truth to the rumors?
I haven't heard that. All I know it's been complete chaos because from what I was told, Chip Kelly kind of did not ingratiate himself to anybody in the building.
Kelly or Kelly?
So that was like already like a strange situation. Then when they fired Kelly mid-season and promoted Greg Olsen, now they're trying to move pieces around. So I haven't heard this directly, but I heard it was a shit show from the time Chip Kelly got there. I heard Chip and Geno never saw eye to eye. And that was a large reason for Geno's struggles. Which, JB, if we being honest, hiring Chip Kelly and making him the highest paid coordinator in NFL history was like maybe the dumbest like coaching hire of the entire offseason. I mean, what did he do in Philly or San Francisco that made the Raiders think like, oh, this is some hot shit Chip Kelly got?
He's such a piece of shit human, though. That's the problem. I don't understand. That was the one hire I never saw because Pete and him used to not really fuck with each other. I don't understand how Pete hired the guy. I really don't. That was a shock to me. I don't know if that was an agent thing because, Sean, you know how it goes in this business. Like, my agent tells me to hire this guy, and I don't know if that was the case because Pete was getting older and they already were critiquing him because of his age to get him back in the door. I don't know. But that hire to me was the most shocking, I would say. And I thought Pete, when he could fire him, he did. And he was like, that was what he wanted to do. Like, he wanted to get that motherfucker out of there.
Chip Kelly get jobs like he got like a second copy of the Epstein files.
He got something. I'll tell you right
now. He already got rehired. He Northwestern OC.
And he got the quarterback he recruited at UCLA and ended up going to Oregon State. He's now going to Northwestern.
Chip is a cold hustler.
Yeah, cold hustler. Smitty got fired 8 months ago. Ain't found a job. I got fired 10 years ago. Ain't got one.
I got laid off, but yeah.
What's the difference?
I'm way out of. I'm way.
I got a big ass severance check, but yeah.
I'm beyond everybody. I'm beyond all of them.
When when you coach, Smitty, you get fired, you get all your money.
Yeah, severance.
Yeah. So what's the difference between fired and laid off?
Get fired.
Hold on. Didn't Smitty try and throw some? I got laid off. Like that's a better way to get exited than fired.
They told me to my face. They said there was zero. There was absolutely nothing you did wrong to lose your job.
I got fired.
They always say that.
Florida.
That's what they say.
No, when you get fired, you got fired with cause. Like something happened, you did something, and you don't get money.
Smitty, I gotta break it to you, youngster. So for when you get older, you understand. So what happens is when they don't want you, that's what they say. And they also say that when you go in there as a name like me and you go in and interview, they say you're overqualified. That means they don't want you too. So I just want to throw that out there. When you're overqualified,
500 people got fired at the same time. So like,
I get it.
That means that like it's something different.
They wanted they wanted Portnoy, homie. They wanted Barstool shit on y'all. So here's the thing. Bottom line is this though. Bottom line is that overqualified and you didn't do nothing wrong is the females have been doing it to us for 1,000 years. Smitty, it ain't you. It's me. You don't deserve me. The bitch been fucking everybody, every homie. It's not you, Smitty. It's me. It's me. I'm the one. You deserve better.
They knew I've been trying to leave for a long time. That's what it comes down to. They knew I've been trying to leave. They knew I was doing my freelance thing. They knew I was doing the Coach JB show with Big Smitty. I was coming to watch
the video come out and the bitch got a sex tape. But she told Smitty 2 days prior, babe, I love you.
Good. I got you. I would never.
Yeah.
It's all right, Smitty. I've been collateral damage too, dog.
By the way, for the audio, I'm not talking about Smitty and his wife, fucking idiots.
Oh, hey, Smitty, I've been collateral damage too, dog. I mean, Charlie Strong got fired. I had did nothing wrong, dog. It just be like that.
I was with you at the bar when no girl told you that. But anyway, go ahead.
Charlie Strong, man. When I met as a youngin.
Hey, for an athlete, when you get in corporate America, getting fired, boy, that is the most degrading.
Hey, and you know macro level, Sean, you ready to have a good point. You know on the macro scale of shit, like how Smitty's defending his firing about how he didn't do nothing wrong. That's exactly what we do as egotistical men.
Yeah.
When we get a book from Lane, what we do as men, we go, when the girl comes in and goes, it's not you, Smitty, it's me. What we do automatically is, bitch, I didn't want you no way. And see, it's the same shit. We go home crying like a mother. We go home like, man, fuck that bitch. Tell the homie, we fuck that bitch. That's the same shit. My situation is
different.
I got a severance.
Using that same example, I already had the side piece I was fucking around with. And think about it. Using your example, I already had the side piece I'm thinking about wifing. Man, you having conversations behind the scenes of like, bro, what we gotta get you woo full time, woo. We've been having a conversation for a year. Go ahead.
So respectfully, I'm gonna take that as disrespect. So I'm the side bitch. For clarity,
that's what he called you. That's what he called you.
Where's Smitty go? So we're the side bitch, Sean. We're the side bitches, Sean.
No, it says Coach JB show. I'm just a guest.
Again, but now Smitty, this motherfucker put in a contract, NDA, signed an NDA with us saying that he's on the show 3 times a week. Whoop. And now he's on. Now it's Coach JB. See what I'm saying? It's always BPS, homie.
Yeah. No, he was
come late, leave early, demand this, but don't expect this. I'm not on the show. I'm just a guest, but I need to be there 3 days a week. I'm the motherfucker. It's funny how y'all work, homie, y'all.
Hey, listen, let me tell you a story. Hey, Smitty, we in South Florida. They had fired Charlie Strong, right? This shit was so cold.
We don't want to hear a story.
They called a meeting for all the coaches, Smitty. So we come in the room, in the regular coaches meeting room, the AD in there. We're in a transition period right now. We're going to allow the new coach to interview and keep some of y'all smooth, like, ease over. When we walked out that room, it was people from administration standing in front of all of our office doors. And they said, grab your keys. And they escorted all our ass out the building. And our key card didn't work. And they gave us an 8 to 9 p.m. window to come back and clean our office out.
Just like that?
Oh, my God. That was some cold work, dog.
My ID card got shut down immediately. As soon as we got off the call, I couldn't get back on campus. You would have thought I was a terrorist. So that's how it happens on me.
That's what happens. She changed the locks too. You really ain't no grown ass man until you get fired, though. In the coaching
what I'm
world,
saying? Like everybody, JB's got fired, Sean got fired, I got fired. Every like grown ass man has been fired. If you ain't been fired yet, you a little boy.
here's the cool part. Firing in our profession, coaching, is really a demotion. I mean, a promotion.
Same with me. Yeah.
For you, it's not. You're fucked. Your career's done. But for us, like in football,
My life got better.
When you get fired in football, you actually get a promotion because like everyone gets fired in football. It's a normal thing, everyday thing. Like you get fired and then you get a promotion because you get a new job at a better place. Blah, 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 blah. We all get fired in coaching. And that's just actually fired. And the word fired in coaching is almost like we agreed to move on. That's what people don't really realize in coaching. And I'm being honest, I'm being dead serious. People will never understand it. They just know the word fired. And then they think it's like, oh, fuck, he's done. How many coaches that get fired get another job right away? Can anyone answer me that? That's the only profession in the world where you get fired and it's a promotion every day. So the firing word in football is a completely different meaning. I'm just telling you right now. It should be called change of
change of address or something.
Yeah, like change of hierarchy or something.
That's why I'm so like
recyclable business.
I'm so disappointed in the spot they got them Ole Miss guys in. Like
Talk about it. Talk about that.
Lane Kiffin is now paying you.
See, that's why I'm torn at.
And I know intrinsically the right thing to do is finish the race with Ole Miss.
The right thing or the white thing?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
The right thing.
I thought he said white.
Right. Okay.
No,
the right.
RIGHT. The right thing to do is finish the race. But now, what if you piss off Lane? And Lane be like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't fully committed to this. Like,
I agree.
Direction.
I agree with AJ though that Charlie, who I've known a long time, needs to get away because since he's left Lane and now been away from Lane and called it again, even though he called it all year, but he won 2 playoff games and now all the notice is on him because Lane's not there. AJ made a great point to that, saying, "Fuck going back to Lane. I need to make my own path." And even if I don't take the Giants job to be back with Jackson Dart in the league, I'll be a head coach if I stay at Ole Miss 1 year. He'll be a head coach next cycle, homie. But let's be honest.
See, the only risk in that is that's assuming that Ole Miss is going to be good next year.
But even if they're not good, though, how many bad coaches and coordinators at that level, though? He's going to get a job. Even if it was a head coach at UAB or whatever, he's going to get a head job.
But JB, Lane and Charlie are like me and you.
Oh, I know.
That would be like you getting the LSU job.
I know.
And I'm still trying to finish Ole Miss and me just being like, you know what? Fuck JB.
No, like, I get it. Because listen, I know when they started their relationship and how long it goes back. Yeah, and that's like a mentor. He was a young pup on the sideline at Notre Dame when when Charlie recruited fucking Clausen from out here in Cali.
They friends, dog. Like, so
no, that's like he looks up to Lane though. He looks up to Lane.
Yeah, that ain't easy for Charlie to do that. And but I would think I would tell Charlie he shouldn't do that. He should at least go to LSU for a year.
Yeah, I just think he'll be right back where he was. Because who talked? Smitty, did you know who Charlie Weiss Jr. was before this year?
Nope.
I did.
Did you know who Neuheisel was before this year?
Nope.
I did.
Smitty thought Neuheisel was the white boy on the sideline. He thought he was the head fucking coach at UCLA.
I did.
Come on, man.
Charlie.
That shit matters. That shit gets you out there. You leave the main guy. I'm just telling you.
Charlie, a good dude. When Strong got fired in South Florida and Jeff Scott got the job, he brought Charlie in as his OC.
Charlie is a great kid. I'm just telling you right now.
He's a good dude.
He's not a kid no more, but shit, he's a great guy, no doubt. Anything I ever asked, the motherfucker emailed me right away. Boom, you want the playbook, JB? You want the install? Boom, 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 boom. So
he's good dude. I like Charlie. Charlie cool people. Lane cool people. He just kind of socially awkward in person.
Lane is different than social media, though. That's what people don't get.
Yeah, he's not like you see him tweet. Think he like that in person. He really like is more that standoffish, don't really talk. Like you gotta really like squeeze to get some juice out of him. He different in person.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. But that whole thing has got me torn because if I'm Lane, I also am pissed because I'm paying you and I got all the pressure in the world is on Lane.
Right, and they got real dates coming up. Like
Golding's won 2 playoff games. Golding is 2-0 in the playoffs. Lane Kiffin's 0-0.
But no, Lane got to remove that ego because the ego is the enemy. He got to remove that because at the end of the day, Didn't Lane request that he stay at Ole Miss and coach throughout this whole thing? So let's say, for shits and giggles, let's say Ole Miss granted his wishes, right, and allowed him to stay. And so he would have stayed this whole time in Ole Miss all the way up to potentially January 19th, and it would have been okay. But now, since he's not there and his assistants are doing it, now it's a problem. That don't make sense. I don't get that point. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, if you was going to do it, why can't you let your assistants do it? Bite the bullet.
No. Yeah, I get that, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's not the discussion is a little different now because the calendar has always been we already knew the calendar's fucked.
Yeah, the NCAA starting shit.
The calendar's fucked. The problem is Lane had a grown man decision to leave a playoff team as the head coach. That's a completely different issue than assistants being paid and forced basically to get a job or keep a job. Because Lane Kiffin's not going to get blackballed unless it's by the upper up, meaning you've jumped too many jobs. Fuck it, you're out. The assistants, Lane Kiffin makes one fucking call to Sean King.
Yeah, you be out of
job. Weiss Jr. is fucked. He'll never get another job again.
Like JP did with Sumlin.
Yeah, with Smitty, with Sean. Yeah. So, like, that's what you got to do. Like, these cats are, like, walking on eggshells. Like, fuck, am I going to fuck Lane Kiffin, who's a big, powerful name in this business, and not show up? Because his best recruiter is back at Ole Miss. Ole Miss took an LSU tackle in the portal. Like, it seems personal between Golden and Lane right now. A little
bit. Sean, one last take, and we're going to move into our final topic, and then we'll let you go. Go ahead.
You know what's not being talked about?
What is that?
Matt Campbell has taken 17 players from Iowa State in the transfer portal to Penn State.
Yep. You know how many Lane's taken from Ole Miss?
They all staying.
0. I mean, there's motherfuckers tweeting out like, this ain't what you thought it was going to be, huh, Lane? Like, people are hot and talking shit to Lane Kiffin. I'm just telling you, like, this is a lot of pressure on Lane, dog. There's more pressure on Lane than any coach that I can remember.
I have zero sympathy for him.
Me either. I'm just saying in recent history, though, like, he has to win, and it's almost unfair to say it, but you got to win. You put yourself in this predicament. You left the playoff team. You left what you built to go build something else at a more resourceful place and a better place and a bigger place. Dog, there ain't no goddamn going back now. I'm just telling you.
I don't know if he had more pressure than like what Ryan Day had to win last year, right? You know, if they don't win the Natty last year, he gets cooked. I don't know if he had more pressure than Harbaugh at Michigan to finally get over the hump and get one. You know, I don't know.
Never had no pressure. Harbaugh never was questioned to get leave or be fired.
Harbaugh?
Nah, hell no.
Shit.
Hey, here's what Lane finding out: being in the house alone is cool until you be in the house alone too much. You gotta think his guys is he at LSU by himself on the offensive side. All the office is dark.
Well, it ain't even that. You know what the problem is? Like, I can just picture what's going on. Like, you're creating a whole structured environment now.
Right.
I'm ridding the old, in with the new. I got to get a staff in the weight room, off-season conditioning, drill, mat drills, all that shit starting now.
Nobody knows the position.
He don't want to do that shit, Smitty. He don't want to be the guy. He wants to be the guy, the cool guy that puts the whole thing together. He don't want to be in the weight room running it. Right. Like, this motherfucker's doing a lot of shit he probably don't want to do right now, and he ain't got no assistants, and he's working. And then Ole Miss is winning. Homie, you know the weight on this motherfucker's shoulder?
Hey, you know what's interesting?
Last thing here.
Washington is pursuing legal action to keep DeMond Williams from being able to leave.
We talked about that a couple hours ago. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
We talked about right when you were supposed to come on, and you missed. You didn't come on in time.
I was listening. I heard y'all talking.
You missed it.
I talked to the lawyers last night. They said there's nothing that Washington or the state can do because it's not a pay-to-play contract. It's a media rights contract that he signed. And basically, I want to ask you this, though. How does him and Fish have the same agent and this motherfucker left?
I'm telling you, this is all NIL agents. At the time when he signed Washington, that $4 million a year deal was the best deal on the table. He signs that deal. His agent sends him a text, call me ASAP. 2 days later, he calls the agent and say, hey, something just popped up. I think we can get 6 from here.
Homie, that is ludicrous.
Right, but I know, but that's how it went down.
Smitty, I wouldn't pay Cam fucking Newton, clone, $6 million in college.
Ooh,
Nah, Nah, I'm just telling you.
Cam Newton was a bad boy in college now.
Smitty, I'm not paying a cat that much fucking money when anything goes wrong. I'm done. These NIL guys, it's not. What's the word? It's not sustainable. There's no way. There's not enough collectives out there, Sean. There's not enough billionaires that's just going to keep throwing away their fucking money without a return. These cats are leaving 4 and 5 times after they've been paid 4 and 5 times. There's no way this continues this way. No way.
By the way, Cam Newton just a game manager.
You see him and Asante going at it.
Anyway, Texas Tech transfer QB Brendan Sorsby's deal for next season is projected to be more than Shador's entire Browns rookie contract. So it's right in alignment with what we're talking about. You're talking about this big money, paying these guys all this bread. This is why guys are asking, trying to get 6 and 7 years in college, because back in the days when we all played, the goal was to get this type of money at the next level, to get to the NFL to change your life. They're getting this type of money at the collegiate level to where they don't really care if they go to the NFL no more. They're like, cool, I'll stay here as long as I can, stack up, and then get my life started after this. So just a fun fact here that I wanted to kind of end the show off of. It's crazy.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't watched this kid.
I've seen him play 4 times, and he ain't worth $2 million.
Okay, that's what I was gonna refer to you, because I haven't watched the kid. Defer to you. I haven't watched the kid, but there's no way. If you're at Cincinnati from the jump, I already know I ain't paying you $4 million. So I just don't get it, because Cincinnati didn't pay him $4 million. It's not like, Smitty, I could see it if Cincinnati stole this cat and gave him $5 million over Ohio State and Michigan and Oregon and Georgia. I could see it then. Okay, that motherfucker was a dude. We paid him to get him. But there's no way, because those guys would outbid Cincinnati if he was that good. So I'm just tripping on the amount of money that these cats are throwing these motherfuckers.
And you know what, JB? I'm happy that the kids are getting it. I'm just so shocked that people as smart as the people that are funding these collectives and NIL don't have enough common sense to put their own speedometer on it. If y'all get together and say, listen, we're not going to pay nobody more than $1 million a year, and universally do it, it'll make more sense.
I do not understand the fact that these cats are paying these kids this fucking much money. They haven't even done shit. I'm tripping on this shit, dog. Like, why would you, Smitty, if you're that average and you're getting $5 million, why would you do the fuck? I'd petition the NCAA every year too. I would play till I'm 40 in college.
I get hurt on purpose. But what, you got to play 5 games for the season to count? Hey, week 4, coach, my hammy.
Hey, I'm going to Smitty, my right tackle. I'm saying, hey, dog, on the screen, come back and just fucking blow my knee out. I'll give you fucking $200,000. I mean, it's becoming a joke. I don't know how it's sustainable, Smitty. I don't think it can be, and I don't think the NIL collectives are going to continue to pay off money and break off money for this type of shit, because you're losing quarterback. You paid a guy and offered him $4 million. You got the same agent. You just won 9 games in Washington. You have a top 20 fucking recruiting class returning in a pretty, I mean, you can be honest, like Washington has a shot. They played everybody pretty competitive that they even lost to in their division, in their league. And you got a hell of a situation there with Fish, a play calling, offensive minded guy, NFL guy, your own agent. We share the agent. And you're saying at the end, fuck you, I'm out now because somebody offered me 5?
Smitty, I just wonder what the guy that invented dual threat quarterback, like what would he be worth in this market? Good Lord Almighty.
I can't imagine a guy who went to like a Tulane or something, who was like one of the first people who actually done something.
JB, what a time to be alive, dog. Can you imagine? And see, here's the thing: these guys are still on full scholarship. So this is an extra $5 million. They still get cost of attendance. They still get Pell Grant. They still get, I mean, this is just extra dough.
Well, the last thing, Smitty, I want to end with is AI.
Allen Iverson?
AI is becoming a problem for society. And now we got a guy who couldn't keep Saquon Barkley in New York, and then saw him leave and won a Super Bowl right immediately after he left my organization.
Hey, hold on. Let me cut in right there, JB. On a live reality show, we heard Mr. Mora.
His son.
We heard
this motherfucker's son call his own daddy out, a baby kid, little boy.
Right. But the son told him draft Jaden Daniels. The owner told him, I am going to be rolling in my grave if Saquon ends up with the Eagles and goes and win. And Joe Schoen said, nah, he's not going to Philly. He's going to Chicago.
How does this guy have a job?
Right.
Well, take a listen about when I said AI, I'm not bullshitting you. Take a look.
Having this runway has really helped. There's not a lot of positives of, making a in-season coaching change. But having this runway to really do a deep dive on, a wide array of candidates, sit in my office and watch Thursday press conferences for coordinators, integration of AI on some things that we've utilized, calling around. Again, it's hard when you're an assistant general manager somewhere and you're on a playoff run. You don't have a job yet to call around and do the amount of research that we can do. When I got hired, I didn't have an assistant general manager. I really didn't have a staff to assist me. So it's going to be a very thorough search. I feel really good about the information we've collected already. He
said AI, Smitty.
Hey, JB, he just looked like he'd be hating like a mofo in the meetings with the owner. Like, that's the only way. Like,
how does AI hire a coach? I'm confused. I just can you please help me real quick? How does AI hire a coach?
Only thing I can think of is like, I mean, if you go to like a ChatGPT or one of these sources and like you type in 100% every detail what you're looking for or whatever in a coach, and I guess it somehow spits out some information that can help you make your decision, I guess. But like we still live like this. Coaching is a people business. It's a person business. So I don't know how you lean on that to make your decision.
What are we doing? Anyway, Sean, tomorrow is Thursday, and it's the college football playoff Final Four. Why it's on a Thursday, I have no fucking idea.
Because they didn't want to compete with the NFL playoffs.
Well, they already did that, though. They already were competing with the NFL on Saturdays when they started. But I want to know who you got and why real quick. We'll do our own underdog segment tomorrow morning, but who do you got since you won't be on the show?
I've got the Miami Hurricanes because I got a ticket on Miami 27-1 to win the national title. I took it out after they lost to SMU. So I am invested in.
Smitty and I will have to see it for just so we can like make sure that the audience know. Just so we know, because when people ask us and DM us death threats and shit, we can actually say no, we have it. So go ahead.
So I'm on Miami. Do I feel great about it? I mean, I think it would be very presumptuous to think that Chambliss can have another game like he had against Georgia back-to-back, and I think that's what it would take. I think Miami's even better on defense than Georgia is. So, again, Miami can win the whole thing if the good Carson Beck shows up. They're good enough everywhere else.
Okay, there's another game still. Go.
See, Oregon's top running back, I heard, ain't playing. Your explosive kid, the freshman.
You know how many cats have entered the portal during this Oregon run?
Yeah, I know. He hurt his shoulder or something. So yeah, I want to go Oregon so bad because I think Dante Moore is capable of playing a game that can win this. But I feel like Oregon got some pieces missing, man. So I'm going to go Indiana begrudgingly, but I'm pulling for Oregon to win.
I'm obligated to take Oregon and go against Indiana the rest of the way. But I think Oregon actually, with Dan Lanning's confidence level of shutting out that Texas Tech team, a shutout. We're talking shutout, the most expensive roster in football. I think that they're sky high right now. I think it's an upset. I think it's hard to beat a team twice, as Ole Miss proved against Georgia. I think it's going to be a shocker. And I just think Lanning's due to win the big one. And that's where I think this is at least the first. Does he win it all? I don't know. But I do know that
it's gonna be hard to beat Miami in Miami. I'm gonna say that. If Miami, I'm saying if Miami wins this game and it makes it to the Natty, and they playing a home game, it's gonna be tough to beat them in Miami. So we'll see though. Yeah, I don't know. Appreciate y'all, man. It's been a hell of a show, man. Can't deal with this in and out situation. So
I hear you now. Hey, by the way, I sent y'all a text. I got a nice ticket on Miami, dog. I'm pulling for Miami.
You just left though, right in the middle of our conversation. So
I couldn't hear Smitty.
We don't even know where we are.
I don't know. It's not me this time. I know in the past you said if I press like mute, it fucks you up. So I make sure when you're on, I don't ever mute myself ever now. So I don't know why he's just doing that. I have no idea.
Can I ask you something?
Yep.
Cam Newton called out those average and all that game manager guys. Took our bit on the show anyway. But what was your thought of his guys he mentioned? He called everybody a manager except for Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford.
Listen, I like Cam, but Cam's a hater.
Really?
Like playing high-level quarterback is managing the game in a lot of situations. Like that's part of playing quarterback at a high level is managing the game. And then like when there are certain periods and times in the game where you have to go above and beyond, cool. But 75-80% of being consistently great is just managing the game, making your layups, making the right checks, throwing the ball away on broken plays, not taking sacks. Like it's not a bad thing, but he makes it like it's degrading when it's not. And it's not like Cam was this well-rounded thrower of the football. Cam was a transcendent athlete that was big and had the heart of a lion and kind of was one of them guys like from a football integrity standpoint on the grass. But, I mean, it wasn't like Cam was no beautiful thrower of the football now. Sometimes he be getting carried away.
Yeah.
Sean's opinion. So.
It is what it is. There's a lot to talk about tomorrow, Smitty. It'll be Truth Telling Thursday. Smitty and I will be back for Paris, for Bailey, for Sean and I. We'll be
Friday,
back tomorrow.
I'll be 10 minutes early.
We'll see. We'll see you on Legends on Saturday. Smitty and I live show in Long Beach. Make sure you pull up. CoachABStore.com. We got new merch out, and can't wait. Truth Telling Thursday tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Appreciate y'all, man.